kickoff time. Kickoff for Greenbrier High School football on the Trip. KGFL 94.7 and 97.3. Your home for the Greenbrier Panthers. Tonight's game is brought to you by these fine sponsors. Conway Regional Health System. Chemical Supply, and by First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Our player of the game is proudly sponsored by Cowboy Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram of Clinton. And special thanks to our boosters at Greenbrier Pharmacy and Greenbrier Family Clinic, the physicians for 30 years. Greenbrier Panthers head coach Tribble and staff have great expectations and look forward to a memorable season. Now, here are your announcers for tonight's game, Carl Spears and Sean Mathis.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Greenbrier, Don Jones Stadium at John Hawk Fields. As tonight, your Greenbrier Panthers play host to the defending 5A state champions, Little Rock Christian Warriors. I'm Carl Spears alongside the hardest working man in the business, Sean Mathis. How you doing, Sean?
Yeah, I was a little disappointed when we came in earlier. The bull wasn't there.
No bull tonight.
No bull this week.
No bull tonight, but Matt Wilcox still had a good setup out there as he had some blow-up houses and stuff for the kids to play on. He also had some food, some hamburgers, hot dogs, and just a great atmosphere outside. And actually, we didn't think it was even going to happen as we had that rain move through here earlier today.
Yeah, whenever I look out over the crowd, that's one thing I was worried about earlier is the number of people that were going to come to the game. Thought maybe they'd just watch it on TV instead, but there's quite a few fans getting here. I mean, it's still early. It's a little after 6:30. People are still filing in, and I think everything's going to clear off, and it should be clear, and hopefully we'll have a good game.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that the rain has moved out, so we got a little overcast. The temperature's definitely dropped. It actually kind of feels like a fall day outside.
Yeah,
right now.
It feels a lot better than 95. Yeah, because that was one of the things we had talked about earlier. I thought about getting one of those little one of those thermometer things we could shoot on the turf to see how hot it was on the field.
Yeah, well, right now it says it's 74, so it's a good temperature right now. It's very comfortable. It's outside on the track, we are having the Greenbrier Pee Wee players introduced along with their cheerleaders. So just more activity going on here at Greenbrier tonight is just a lot of stuff happening, bringing the fans out, just being a good community atmosphere for everybody to come out and watch a Friday night football game. But tonight, Sean, Greenbrier's got their hands full.
Defending state champs.
And I can tell you, I went and watched them play. I guess it was a couple weeks when we had that bye week. I went and watched them play play against Bologna at Little Rock Christian, and they are just as good as they were last year.
Yeah.
I mean, they lost a few guys. They're Mr. Everything, Justice Hill at quarterback, but they just replaced him. They still got that big running back, number 20, Kendall Gibbons. They still got Hightower on the outside, the big, tall receiver. So they're still loaded, and they're looking to repeat this year.
Yeah, just like a major college program, I tell you, they just reload.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, folks, earlier this week I had a chance to sit down with head coach Randy Tribble, and we discussed last week's game against Heber Springs. And then we discussed the players and kind of what he wants to see out of these guys developing as they get ready to move into conference play next week against Huntsville, and talk about this game tonight. So let's run that interview as this is head coach Randy Tribble as he discussed tonight's game and last week's action. Well, Coach Tribble, here we are, 2-0. Good feeling. There's not many teams in the state that say that they started out the season 2-0, so that's got to be a good feeling for you.
It definitely is.
Yeah. So just getting into this, last week y'all Heber Springs came to town. So kind of what were your thoughts on how the team played against Heber?
Well, we're always happy when we get a win, but honestly, our team, we did not feel like we played as good as we need to be moving forward, and non-conference games, you want to win them, but you want to improve because you want to get in conference and win in conference so you can be in the playoffs and all that. And we just didn't feel like on either side of the ball we played as well as we need to be playing. And there's a lot of areas, that's easy to see on film that we need to improve and mistakes we need to quit making. And just, you know, there's a ton of little things. You know, we're stopping ourselves with penalties, you know, with some busted assignments. And, you know, we just got to clean that up defensively. We got to be a little more physical, a little bit more downhill on taking on blockers, and just some things like that we think we really can do better and need to do better. And so that's been an emphasis this week.
Yeah. Well, you know, and I noticed too that, and we talked about it just briefly, and we'll just kind of touch on it now, is that I was out here watching practice, and, you know, the guys just seemed really relaxed, and they just seemed really, really focused, you know, coming into this game against Little Rock Christian. So what are some of the things that you might have done to just help these guys get in that mindset and get ready to go out there and play?
Well, we're pretty honest with them. So, you know, Monday we had a meeting, and this weekend when we talked to them individually, you know, we showed them things on film that we've got to do better, that they can do better. And then this Monday we just talked that, you know, that we can play better than we did against them and against BB, but we got to now.
Yeah,
you know, we're fixing to play a very talented football team that athletically is a big notch above the other teams we played, and so we've got to eliminate mistakes. Technique-wise, we got to be at our best. And so, you know, and our kids know it. You know, I mean, we got their attention. They know that you know, the other two games we're picked to win. This game, you know, we're probably quite a bit of an underdog, and but that's good. You know, you can't surprise the world and shock anybody if you're you know, picked to win every time. And you know, that's what's really fun is doing something you're not supposed to, and we've got a chance to do that this week. And you know, we don't have anything to lose. We just got to play our hearts out and play the best we can and see where we are and use that to get better to take us in the conference.
That's right. So I asked you a while ago about Peyton Long. You said he's got 7 touchdowns this far this season. Mm-hmm. What does he bring to this team? I mean, to me, he's really had a good start to the season. Yeah,
he really has. You know, last year he started the year as a backup, but he got better and better, and he was our best back the last half of the year. You know, he got stronger. And he ran track, and you know, and his acceleration from getting the ball, seeing the hole, you know, the next 10, 15 yards is just really, really good. And he's strong. You know, he's not a non-physical little guy that just has to dance. He's quick and can accelerate and outrun people. But then, if he needs to, he can be pretty physical.
Yeah.
You know, he's not 210 pounds or anything, but it's just a good combination of strength and power and acceleration. And he's seeing, you know, a big part of our offense. You know, we don't tell him exactly where the hole is. It's zone blocking, and he's got to read linemen and inside receivers' butts to find where the hole is, and he does a real good job of that. He's really good down in the red zone too, man.
Yeah.
He finds that goal line.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's run over people to get in the goal line a couple times. He's a good red zone back.
Yeah, he's just an exciting player. Just sitting there watching him, he's just fun to watch. So let's touch on some of the young guys now. I know that Avery Thomas got injured last week on the offensive line. I think he might be out for a little bit. And so now I guess it's just next man up, you know. So you've got some young guys that's going to be stepping in and playing. What are you kind of hoping to see out of them, you know, as they get a little bit more game time experience and stuff like that?
Well, we just hope, you know, they keep maturing and keep getting better. You know, Josh Robinson's played a lot in the first 2 games at tackle and D-line, at offensive right tackle and D-line. Dustin Hall has played quite a bit and is going to have a bigger role this week at offensive guard. Jeremy Parker has played some, but he's got a bigger role this week because of Avery and at left tackle. And so, you know, he's kind of getting thrown in there a little bit and still has some questions and everything. But, you know, he's a big, strong kid, and he just got to, you know, this is going to be good for him. We may take a lump or two during this game, but it's going to just help him get better. And I hope that he can get in there and feel good about his performance tomorrow night, and I know that he'll get better as the year goes. On the side of the ball, you know, Nick Hewitt's going to play a little more at linebacker, and Dawson Spencer's going to play a little bit more they're going to give some guys that play both ways some rest and allow them to play offense a little bit more this week. So we've got several of these guys that are showing us that they're ready to play, and so that's good for us that we got more guys ready to go and we got some depth.
Yeah, I was out there talking to Ashton White a while ago, and I looked around. As linemen are concerned, my son's injured. You got Braden Felling's injured, Ashton's injured, and now Avery's injured. So yeah, I mean it's these other guys.
Yeah,
got to step in and go.
It's been bad on Coach Morgan and the D line, and then Jeremy's grandmother had a stroke, and he's been in Harrison a couple of days this week. We didn't know what his availability was going to be. So we've been some of that stuff a little bit.
Yeah. All right, so let's wrap this up. So defending state champions Little Rock Christian comes in here Friday night. The biggest thing that I just want to ask you is just some of the keys you think that we need to do as the Greenbrier Panthers in order to beat this team. Just give me about one or two keys that you think.
Well, we've got to play great team defense. I mean, they do a really good job scheming you and getting one-on-one matchups, and we've got to do a great job when we get those. We got to have 4 or 5 other guys coming and getting there real quick, because they do have some talented guys that are going to have the ball in the hand. So we've got to play swarming, disciplined defense. Offensively, we've got to be tough, have a tough mindset. If all there's there is 1 yard, we got to try our best to get 2, and we've got to execute. We can't shoot ourselves in the foot. Probably the strength of their defense is pass rush. And so we need to stay out of we need to throw when we want to, not get our get a 10-yard penalty and have 3rd and 15. We need to really control that situation by running the ball some, throwing on first down, throwing our little quick game stuff, and staying ahead of them, and not getting a situation where that we have several times that we've got 3rd and long. Those kind of, they'll be hard to beat in those situations for us. But we got to get. You mentioned having fun. We got to get out there and fun. Now we've worked real hard. And told them right from the start, for us to believe we're going to win, our preparation has to be great this week. And we've worked real hard. We spent extra time in the film room. And, our kids and my coaching staff, I think, have done everything we can up to this point. Now we got to go out there and be sharp on Friday night.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I know you guys have done everything you can. Now it's time to go just put it out on the field and see what happens.
See, and we'll grow from it, in both ways, either way.
Yeah.
And we'll be more ready to handle people in our conference.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, I appreciate your time. I will catch up with you next week, and good luck tomorrow night against Little Rock Christian.
All right. We appreciate it. Thanks for coming.
That was head coach Randy Tribble as we discuss tonight's game and look at last week against Heber Springs and just some of the things that he feels like this team needs to do in order to improve and get ready to start the conference play. So as the band is out on the field, the Greenbrier band's out on the field, the fans are still trickling into the stadium. The Panther head is blown up on the south side of the end zone, getting ready for the players to run out. We are about 16 and a half minutes away from kickoff. At this time, let's take a 2-minute timeout, and then when we come back, I'll break down this game in a little bit more detail. We'll get Sean's keys to the game as we are leading up to kickoff. You're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Are you looking for hassle-free service? The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton has got you covered. Our service department takes care of all makes and all models of vehicles. That's right, no matter where you bought your vehicle, we'll show you a little cowboy courtesy. So come in today and we'll have you back on the road in no time. Visit us at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
At Conway Regional, we believe in providing the very best health care close to home. With 9 primary care clinics in Central Arkansas, including locations in Greenbrier, Clinton, and Conway, our doctors and nurses give you the compassionate, quality care you expect right here in your community. Go to conwayregional.org to find a primary care clinic near you. Conway Regional, proud sponsor of Greenbrier Panthers Athletics.
Greer's Ferry Lake provides you the chance to make memories that last a lifetime. You also want to leave a financial future that lasts as well. First Arkansas Bank and Trust offers trust services with accounts designed to help you save for the future and grow your assets. We offer you solutions to fit your life, pure and simple. Call or come in today to experience a personalized, solutions-based approach to determining and managing your financial needs and discover what Live First is all about. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
TC Chemical and Supply of Greenbrier is your truck care chemical supply and Karcher store. They're also proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. TC Chemical and Supply is more than just a truck care and chemical supply store. They carry Karcher products, a full line of floor care products like wet-dry vacuums, electrical mops, pressure washers, window cleaners, and hardwood cleaners, along with all the cleaning chemicals needed. Visit TC Chemical and Supply at 131 North Broadview on top of the hill in Greenbrier. And welcome back to Don Jones Stadium here in Greenbrier. We are getting ready for the prayer and then the national anthem. So we'll take time to listen to that, and then when we come back, we'll break down the game.
Forgive me of my sins. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Thank you, Tanner. Now the national anthem.
That was the Greenbrier High School Marching Band doing the national anthem here tonight. Great job. They're led by Jennifer Church, who's been doing that for a while. Actually, we got fireworks going off again, Sean.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
More fireworks again tonight as we are about 11 minutes, or actually about 12 minutes away from kickoff. So let's take a quick look at this game and just some of the information on these two teams and kind of give a breakdown. As we look at Little Rock Christian, as we said earlier, they come in as the defending 5A state champions. Their 2008 record, last year's record, they went 13-1 with the only loss coming to Pulaski Academy during the regular season when they lost 56-14. However, Justice Hill was hurt during that game. He had a knee injury, but they ended up getting their revenge when they played them again in the state finals, and Justice was able to come back and play that game, and they ended up beating Pulaski Academy in the state finals 52-38. Their average margin of victory in 2018 was about 24 points, including 2 blowouts over our Greenbrier Panthers during the regular season when they won 56-13, and then again in the first round of the playoffs where they beat Greenbrier 63-26. Little Rock Christian has 7 returning starters on offense and 6 on defense. Justice Hill, as I said earlier, he's gone. But now they're led by their all-state running back, Kendall Givens, who is, we'll call his name a lot tonight. He's 5'8", 225 pounds, and Sean, he's a load. He's a big man.
Yeah, I think that 225 may be a little low.
We were just up here earlier before we came on the air just talking about him, and he is a big man. His thighs are huge. I mean, he is just, you can tell
just a big old
strong,
boy.
and he's going to be hard to tackle. And he's quick. When he gets loose, he's quick. So we're definitely going to try to have to bottle him up. He ran last year 201 times and gained about 1,600 yards and 17 TDs, and he is their workhorse on offense. The Warriors returned 5 linemen who started at least 3 games last season, so their offensive line is pretty solid too. On defense, they're led up front by their senior Pearson Dennis. He's 6'4", 220 pounds. He registered 21 tackles and 3 sacks last season. Their defense is coached by Lance Clark, who, believe it or not, comes over from Alabama as a coordinator with Alabama, and now he is their defensive coordinator here at Little Rock Christian as well. They love the blitz, and the great thing I must say about Little Rock Christian is that when they do blitz, you don't know where it's coming from. So our offensive line has got to be on point tonight. They have to be able to pick that blitz up. I know earlier in the week when I was out here practice watching them, they spent several minutes and segments of their practice working on just picking up the blitz. So they, the Greenbrier coaches know it's coming. It's just whether or not if we can pick it up.
Yeah.
That's going to be I think to me that's going to be the biggest key in this ball game.
And they do a really good job of disguising those things.
Yep.
Sometimes they'll have the linebackers walk up. Sometimes they're coming. Sometimes they're not. And I think that's what a lot of their defense scheme is just trying to confuse the offensive line.
And they do a good job of it. At least when I went and watched them play against Bologna, I mean, they tore that quarterback up because the offensive line just had no idea what was going on and where that blitz was coming from. So thus far this year, Little Rock Christian, they've beaten Batesville and Bologna by a combined score of 108-41. Greenbrier has wins over Beebe and Heber Springs for a combined score of 68-35. And Sean Hootens has Little Rock Christian picked by 19 tonight over Greenbrier. So with all that, let's see about your keys to the game. What are your keys to the game tonight, Sean?
Really, the first key I have is winning the one-on-one battles. There's going to be a lot of blitzes. Things are coming from different directions. You're going to have to win your one-on-one battle and then be able to help on the offense and defensive lines. Offense has got to be ready. And then the second key is the offensive line has got to be ready for those blitzes. Those blitzes are coming. They're going to be coming at all different times, and you just got to be ready for it from wherever it's coming from. And then the third key is our offense has really got to stay ahead of the chains. We can't be kind of like last week. We sure did like those 3rd and 15s. But really not this week. Not this week. We really have got to be 3rd and short. And so really it comes down to those first down and second down. We've really got to be getting positive yards from either our running backs or our short game, our short passing game. We've got to have those things and moving those chains and moving the ball.
Well, and yeah, that's great. I think you hit it all right on the head there. But one thing to kind of watch early is that if we can throw the ball down the field, if we can back that, their safeties back and get those linebackers maybe a little bit off of the line of scrimmage a little bit more, then we're going to be able to run the ball. So, I think that's going to be one of the keys, too, is just be able to throw the ball down the field. Now, in order to do that, offensive line's got to give them time.
Yeah, got to give him time.
So if that doesn't work, start looking for just some quick screens out here to the side to try to maybe stretch their defense out and then maybe try to run the ball, mix in some runs then. So, I just think it's all going to boil down on how we handle their blitz up front and then stopping Kendall Gibbons as well. So good job, my man, as always.
So you want my I'm about to say we could skip over my score prediction because it's not gonna be pretty.
Well, let's go ahead and do it. We do it every game.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Yeah, unfortunately, I think just Little Rock Christian has too many weapons, and I really see this game. It may be close early, but I think Little Rock Christian is going to pull away in the second half. Unfortunately, I have Little Rock Christian winning the game 48-24. I hope we can make it a little bit tighter game. Obviously, we've got Channel 11 here. We've got the Buzz. We've got
a lot of
guys that are here.
Yeah, Channel 11's here.
The Trip's here, but
the Trip as well. Yeah, we're here as well.
But we've got a lot of outside interest in this. Both teams are 2-0 coming into this game. There's a lot of excitement and too, I mean, our fans are excited about it, and I just hope those boys in the locker room take this as an opportunity to really come out and make a statement.
Yeah.
Because it's not every day that you get to play the defending state champ.
That's true.
And I'm telling you, from in my own days, I never played football, but I know from the baseball diamond, anytime we played somebody that was that good, Oh, I was hyped. I was ready to go because I wanted to show, hey, regardless of who it was, I could compete with them.
Yeah. I mean, they put their pants on just like we do,
One leg at a time.
And the thing that I know that Coach Tribble talked to these boys a lot this week was just believe. I think he told them earlier in the week, he said, guys, if you don't believe we can win this game, then we're wasting our practice week. We might as well find something else to do. So that was his big message this week as well, is you've got to believe. You've got to believe that you can come out here and beat these guys. So as we're getting closer to kickoff, we're about 5 minutes away. I just want to take a minute, thank our sponsors real quick, as we always appreciate Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, as they will be doing the Cowboy Dodge Player of the Game at the end of the game that Sean and I get to pick. Whit Davis, Two Friends Auto, Greenbrier Family Dental, First Security Bank, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, Conway Regional Health Systems, TC Chemical Supplies, and, of course, we couldn't do this without our boosters, the Greenbrier Pharmacy and the Greenbrier Family Clinic, the Panthers team physician for over 30 years. So as we're getting close to kickoff, about 4.5 minutes away, let's take a 2-minute break, and then when we come back, we'll get set for kickoff as you're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Two Friends Auto Sales of Greenbrier is a proud supporter of the Greenbrier Panthers. Two Friends Auto Sales offers a quality selection of pre-owned inventory with late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. They guarantee credit approval with a wide variety of conventional financing, warranties, and gap insurance available. Two Friends Auto Sales will beat anyone's advertised price on the same vehicle, or they won't ask you to buy. Visit Two Friends Auto Sales today, located just north of the big American flag in Greenbrier.
Everyone here at Whit Davis Lumber Company believes that we are an extension of our community, and that's why we are proud supporters of our All seeds need nurturing, and we hope that you will support us in helping our community grow. Family owned since 1953, Whit Davis is proud to serve Greenbrier and its surrounding communities. We're honored you shop with us.
FM, KGFL 1110 AM, Clinton.
As the captains have made their way out onto the field, it looks like the captains for tonight's game for Greenbrier is number 64, that's Peyton Riddle, and then number 31, that's Bryce Morehart, and then number 6, that is Jarrett Kirkendall for Greenbrier. We're waiting on the coin toss to see what happens. Well, they've already flipped it, so let's just see what Greenbrier decides to do here. Looks like they are going to receive the ball. So we will be first on offense. As we are getting closer to kickoff, 1 minute and 30 seconds away. The band is lined up out on the field. The sign is up, and it's.
What does it say? White out the competition.
White out. Oh, that's right. Tonight's a white out night, too.
Yeah. I don't think the parents got the memo, though.
They still got all their blue on. But the students do. You look at the student section.
They're ready to go.
They're white out down there.
I like it.
So the band's lined up out on the field along with the Pee Wee players as Greenbrier's getting ready to come through the sign. As in the backdrop, you see the big new complex that Greenbrier's building here, athletic complex with an indoor practice field, weight room. It's going to be nice when they get that done.
It's going to be really nice.
As the smoke starts to come out of the Panther head, thanks to the Booster Club led by Brandy Nixon. And here they come. Here comes your Greenbrier Panthers.
Yes, sir.
And it's just a great night for football.
It is a great night for football.
I was worried earlier about the rain, wonder if we were going to be able to set up everything that we have set up, but we were able to get it done. So hopefully we'll be able to do it.
And just real quick, thanks for all our listeners that are listening on the radio through the trip stations. Again, if you are somewhere where you want to watch the game, you can watch the game on YouTube. Just Greenbrier Panther Sports Network on YouTube, the Mascot Media app, or even greenbrierathletics.com. Any of those ways you can watch the football game tonight, and we just appreciate everybody watching and listening and supporting these boys.
Yeah, this all the support that we've gotten since we started doing this, Sean. It's just hard to believe we started this last year. And now it's just we've got all the support now, and the Booster Club's behind us, and the athletic director Steve Wood. I mean, it's just and even Dr. Spainhauer,
Mr. Spainhauer
is behind us as well on this, and so it's just great to be a part of this, be part of this atmosphere. I just want these boys to come out and play well tonight. That's the biggest key. As we're waiting on the receiving team to come out onto the field. Little Rock Christian.
Little shout out over here to Gary Ring, who's running the live stream for us today.
Oh, yeah, he's doing well, too. And my daughter, Ella Spears, is down on the field.
On the sideline.
She's doing the sideline camera for us. I see Mr. Matt Wilcox over there with his digital marker, got it all lit up.
That's right. I like it.
All right, so we've got deep. Looks like we got 3 guys deep back there.
Talon
and excuse
Moore.
me, because of the fog on the window, it's hard for me to see.
Logan King, Talon Moore, and Bryce Moorhart.
Bryce Moorhart. All right, as we are getting ready to kick, there's a kick, high, deep kick. It's going to be taken by now. That's actually going to hit into the end zone, and that's one thing I forgot to mention too, Sean. The number 41 for Little Rock Christian, that is Isaiah Hankins, and that kid has got a leg. When we went and watched him play down there against Bologna, he boomed every one of them to the end zone, and he kicked. I don't know how far field goes, but when he kicks it, you can hear it come off his foot. And but I still take Cody Powell any day over him, believe me. So as the Greenbrier offense comes out on the field, let's see how we open up. If we're going to end up running the ball or we're going to pass the balls, we have looks like 2 tight ends set. Peyton Long's in the backfield. Jackson Riddle's at quarterback, and already we got him to jump off sides. That's an aggressive defense, and the coaches for Greenbrier knew that they would come out and try to be aggressive, and actually the nose guard was the one that jumped, and I always didn't understand that. How does a nose guard jump off sides when the ball's right there in front of him?
I don't know. Maybe he's got bad eyes like you.
Could be. So here we are, 1st and 5, ball's on 25. We're going to hand off the Peyton to the left side. He's trying to find something, and he's running hard. Good hard run. I think he might have the first down there, as he might pick up about 5 yards. I think they will mark it right on the 30, so that should be a first down for Greenbrier. Good hard run for Peyton Long as they took it off the left side of the offensive line.
Hey, great job out there, too, with the blocks.
Yes. And that's one thing, too, Greenbrier's got to do. They got to be physical because this group from Little Rock Christian, they are a physical bunch. So it looks like we're in the same formation, and now we're going to drop back to pass. Riddle's getting some pressure. He's going to throw it, and it is knocked away as he tried to hit, looks like Ryan Bernard rolling out to his right, but the ball was knocked away there.
That was the kicker.
Yeah, he
41?
plays safety too, yes. But at least we're trying to throw the ball. That was a good sign. It's been nice to complete it.
That's an odd combination. A kicker that plays safety.
So now it brings up 2nd and 10. Ball's on the Greenbrier 30-yard line. We got a 2-by-2 set. Peyton Long goes into motion, and now we're going to throw a little quick screen out here. And we got some running room. That's the Bryce Moorhart. And he's going to pick up about 7 yards on that pass.
You can see those guys, too. They are just trying to strip that ball.
Yes, they are. They're trying to get it. So it's going to bring up 2nd and short as Greenbrier lines up. It's 3rd and short as Greenbrier is lining up quickly. Ball sitting on the 38-yard line. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 2. So what do we do here? So we have 3 receivers set. Looks like we have a tight end. And they're going to hand it off to Peyton, and he's going to bust it up on the left side, and he's going to pick up a first down. That was a good hard run there by Peyton Long, and that's going to be another first down for Greenbrier.
Well, I noticed they came in with a blitz with 17. I thought he was a defensive lineman, but he may be a linebacker. He shot through there, and then Peyton just kind of slipped right by him.
Yeah, and that's what they're going to do, man. It's like we talked about. They're going to bring it from every angle, and you don't know where it's coming from. Now they backed off a little bit as we are in a 4-receiver formation. Ball is setting on the Greenbrier 41-yard line, 1st and 10, as we are just now getting started in this ball game. As they're going to hand it off to Peyton on the right side, and he is going to turn it back in. He's going to pick up maybe about 6 yards on that run.
Good run. So we talked about we got to be able to get downfield.
And they're establishing the run, and that's a good thing to see. And if they are able to do that, maybe they can open up some passes out on the edges, as Little Rock Christian might try to come down in that box and stop the run. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 5 with the ball sitting on the Greenbrier Panther 46-yard line. 3 receivers. Riddle's going to roll out to his left. He's getting a lot of pressure, and that's what we didn't want right there, as they will bring him down for a sack. As he had no time to throw the football. Now we're behind the change, which Coach Tribble said that's what they wanted to stay away from. So it's going to be 3rd and long, as we will take a sack. He didn't have much time to do anything.
Well, that was a 12-yard loss.
As we have an injured player for Little Rock Christian.
Well, he was the one on the tackle, right?
Number 58, Titus Coquit, is limping off to the Greenbrier or the Little Rock Christian sideline. So we are in 3rd and 17. Ball is on the Greenbrier 34-yard line. 9 minutes and 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. As Greenbrier is coming out with 4 receivers, 3 towards the bench, and Little Rock Christian has got a bunch of men up on the line of scrimmage. They're going to bring something. They're jumping around. Offensive line has got to be able to pick it up. As we're waiting on the snap, drop back. It's only a 3-man rush, and it looks like we're going to try to throw a screen, and it's going to be blown up. That was number 4 for Little Rock Christian. Corey Platt comes in and blows that screen up as Peyton Riddle picks it up or catches the pass, but wasn't able to do anything with it.
Peyton Long.
As we are getting geared up to punt the football. Looks like that's number 40, Shannon Howard, deep to punt.
Oh, we got to get that ball.
Yeah, we're going to have to get that off a little bit quicker. Is this going to take a roll and go out of bounds at about the 36-yard line of Little Rock Christian? So with that, let's take a short timeout. You're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Howdy, folks. The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton wants to show you a little cowboy courtesy when you stop by our service department. From oil changes to major repairs on all makes and models, you name it. Right now, when you buy a set of tires, you get a free rotation and balance for the life of the tires. Schedule your appointment today at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
At Conway Regional, we believe in providing the very best health care close to home. With 9 primary care clinics in Central Arkansas, including locations in Greenbrier, Clinton, and Conway, our doctors and nurses give you the compassionate, quality care you expect right here in your community. Go to conwayregional.org to find a primary care clinic near you. Conway Regional, proud sponsor of Greenbrier Panthers Athletics.
Talon Moore there on the tackle as Little Rock Christian tried to run the jet sweep. And there was a flag thrown, and now let's wait and see what this flag's about. Is on their first run while we were at break, they swung it out to number 20, Kendall Givens, and he picked up about 4 yards. So we got a false start against Little Rock Christian, so that will back them up 5. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 11. As the ball is sitting on the Little Rock Christian 35-yard line. So good start for the defense. As Little Rock Christian has tried to get on the edge and hasn't been able to do much with it. And, Sean, I didn't touch on this earlier, but their big running back, Kendall Givens, got hurt in that Bologna game. And when he went out for that swing pass, he looked a little gimpy as he's going to come in motion.
Even now, I mean.
Now they're going to throw, and it is complete over there to number 5. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds, just like by number 14, Tanner Collins.
Because, too, that did look normal for Givens either because he just went out of bounds. Usually he likes to run people over.
Yeah, he normally wants to duck that shoulder and try to run somebody over. As the defense has brought up a 3rd and long for Little Rock Christian.
This is a good opportunity for us here if we can get off the field.
3rd and about 7, and they're going to hand it to the Givens, and he is going to break a tackle, and he's going to be close to that first down marker over there in front of the Little Rock Christian bench. Looked like we had him for a loss.
Looks like he's going to be short.
But he is going to be short. I'm sure they're going to go for this. You got a big back like that. If he can't get about a foot. So the defense has got to do something as it is 4th and about a foot. And actually the quarterback's going to sneak it, and it's going to be close. See where they come in and mark it.
Yeah, the far referee, he marked it.
Let's see. And they are going to, well, hold on now. All right, they're going to give them, they're not even going to measure it. They're going to go ahead and give them a first down. So 1st and 10, Little Rock Christian. Ball's on their 46-yard line. Now they're going to throw a little screen pass. Oh, nice job there by Bryce Moorhart as he comes in on that screen and just blows that play up as they try to get the ball to the outside there to number 4, Corey Platt. And Moorhart said, no, my man. I've seen that on film. You're not going to do that to me.
And that's what we got to do. We've got to be physical.
That's right. We got to be physical.
We've got to get through the blocks and make tackles.
So Little Rock Christian's going to hand it off to Givens.
Oh,
and there we are. We got him again.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, yes. They got
him. Yes, sir.
For no gain.
He's limping around back there. He is limping around.
As that was led by a slew of Panthers there on that tackle as they try to give it off to number Givens off of their right side, and he will have nothing. So now we've got 3rd and 10, ball on the Little Rock Christian 41-yard line.
46-yard.
Or 46-yard line.
They need to update on the
board.
they
need to update the scoreboard down there.
But great job. But great job by the defense. But let's hold them here.
Yeah, we got them 3rd and long as Little Rock Christian's checking their sideline to get a play.
Givens is out of the game.
They bring a man in motion to the wide side. Quarterback drops back. He's got time. And now he's trying to get some running room, and he's not going to get there.
Good job by Dawson Spencer.
Dawson Spencer tracks him down at linebacker, and it's going to be 4th and long now as he's only going to pick up a yard. That was a great play by that sophomore, Dawson Spencer, in on that tackle. As I think he was sitting there reading the quarterback, Sean. He didn't drop back in coverage.
He did a good job of spying on him and then and getting over there.
So Little Rock Christian will bring in their punt team. Good start on defense. Good job, guys. As it is 4th and 9. And here's the kick, short kick. Get away from it. As it is going to roll back. And it looks like Greenbrier is going to have some decent field position as it's going to be marked. Actually, I said it's going to go out of bounds at about the 27, 28-yard line. So Greenbrier will take over right there. So I got a minute. Let's thank our sponsors.
I was about to say, with these two teams, we can't take a break.
Well, it's hard to take a break because they go quick as the offense is already back out on the field. Just some of our sponsors, Whit Davis, thank you guys. Two Friends Auto, Greenbrier Family Dental, First Security Bank, and I'll get to the rest of them later. Appreciate you guys being part of this program on the trip. As the offense is back out onto the field, looks like we got 4 receivers. Peyton Long, is that Peyton in the backfield?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's Peyton in the backfield, set to Jackson Riddle's right. And here comes some pressure, and we're going to throw it. It's going to be complete to Moorhart. He breaks the tackle. He's going down the sideline. He's still going. Nice pickup as Little Rock Christian tried to bring some pressure and left it one-on-one coverage on the outside, and Moorhart made him miss. And he's going to pick up a big first down.
18 yards.
Move that ball out to about the 46-yard line of Greenbrier. 1st and 10. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first quarter.
And they're looking to bring pressure.
They are all up on that line again as the Jackson Riddle checks over here to the coaches and see what they want to do because they see that pressure. So let's see what they change that play to. As the offensive line is pointing to their blocks and make sure they get the right one. Looks like we got some pressure, and he's rolling out, and he is going to be dropped again for a loss. That was number 33 there for Little Rock Christian in on that tackle. Jackson Woodward there, as we are behind the sticks. That's one thing that we just cannot do.
Yeah, he's got to, being a senior quarterback, he's got to get rid of the ball. He's got to make a better decision on that.
So we got second and about 16 now. So we are in a 3 receiver formation. And they're going to hand it off to Peyton, and he breaks it up the middle. He's going to pick up about 2 or 3 on that. I thought he's going to get more. He takes it off the left side. Now we are 3rd and long again, Sean. This is not Heber Springs, or no offense to those guys.
No.
But this is a different group of boys out there playing with Little Rock Christian.
But bringing so much pressure. I mean,
if you can pop one,
either pop one,
if you
get stuff quick to the outside, the little draw plays.
Here they come again. They've got about 5, 6 guys on that line of scrimmage. 7 now. And they're going to throw, I thought they were going to throw a screen, but they try to hit Brody Johnson over there in front of the Greenbrier bench, and it's going to fall incomplete, so it's going to be 4th and long, punting situation for Greenbrier. Sure looked like, I don't know if that was a screen or just a jailbreak on the blitz, because there was a bunch of people in the backfield.
I mean, if we'd had just a little bit more time to allow the quarterback to the receiver to turn and look.
Yeah.
Boy, they're bringing pressure. We really got to punt that ball.
Yeah, we're going to have to get that ball off a little bit quicker. That was a good tackle there. Who was that? That's 29.
Brody Johnson.
That's Brody Johnson down on that tackle. All right, so let's take another quick timeout as Little Rock Christian will take over. You're listening to Greenbrier Panther Football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Greer's Ferry Lake provides you the chance to make memories that last a lifetime. You also want to leave a financial future that lasts as well. First Arkansas Bank and Trust offers trust services with accounts designed to help you save for the future and grow your assets. We offer you solutions to fit your life, pure and simple. Call or come in today to experience a personalized, solutions-based approach to determining and managing your financial needs, and discover what Live First is all about. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Greenbrier Family Dental are proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier Family Dental is welcoming all new patients. Their team offers a variety of procedures including implants, braces, wisdom teeth removal, root canals, crowns, and bridges. Give Greenbrier Family Dental a call at 501-679-6736 and reserve your seat with Doctors Dixon, Mobbs, or Hambeacon, or drop by the office at 15 Wilson Farm Road. They look forward to greeting you.
As we are back, Little Rock Christians ran a couple of plays and picked up a first down on the quarterback scramble, so they've got 1st and 10 on their own 39-yard line. They got 4 receivers. Comes number 20 in motion, and now we've got a whistle.
I think he's going to call it on offense. Yeah, he's pointing at the offensive player. Could be a false start.
Maybe a false start here. Yes, they're going to, false start on the offense, so that's going to back them up 5. So one note that you guys cleverly picked out on here is that number 20 for Little Rock Christian has not really done much on offense. He's been used, I think, as we said, as a decoy more than anything else because they haven't really handed him the ball. Let's see if that continues because of that injury he suffered. As he drops back for a pass, and he's going to throw, and we got a man wide open.
Overthrew him.
And they overthrew him, thank goodness. That was to Hightower on the far sideline, and he got behind the defender, and he was wide open. The quarterback, number 3, Colin Cooper, could not find him, so he overthrew him. It's just going to bring up 2nd and 15 with the ball sitting on the 34-yard line. In the first quarter. And they're going to bring a man in motion, and now they're going to hand it off to Givens, and now he's going to bust it up the middle, and he's still going, runs over a couple of Greenbrier Panthers, and he's going to pick up that first down. Well, maybe he's not hurt then, Sean. That was a powerful run right there. As he goes right up the middle of the defense. And now they're going to hand it to him again, and he's going to duck his head. He's not going to get anything that time. Looks like that was number 22 in leading the way on the tackle. That's J.P. Engelkiss. And it looked like they might have tried to run the same play, trying to take Givens up the middle, but he's not going to get anything. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball sitting on the Greenbrier 47-yard line. They got 4 receivers, 1 running back in the backfield. Quarterback drops back. He's looking to his right. Now he's looking over the middle, and now he's looking back to his left. And he's gotten pressure. Now he's going to get out of it. Scrambling to his left side, and he's going to slide, and he might pick up a yard on that. So we'll take that all day long as the Greenbrier Panther secondary had good coverage there. Quarterback had time to throw it, but he wasn't able to find anybody open. So it's going to bring 3rd and 9.
Big third down right here.
Good job, secondary.
Yeah, and good job by our guys up front, kind of staying at home, just kind of keeping him kind of
I don't think he's like that Heber Springs quarterback that just take off and just run. I mean, this quarterback, he wants to stand back there and throw, and he's going to try to throw again, and it's over the middle, and it's complete. And he breaks a couple of tackles and a couple of arm tackles, and he's going to go into the end zone. That is 5. Chris Hightower, I think we tried to strip it, and then we just tried to arm tackle him, and not going to be able to do that on that big receiver. He's 6'2", about 190. So Little Rock Christian strikes first with 1 minute and 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. They are on the board first.
Boy, you just hate it. We had him wrapped up and just couldn't get him down.
Could not get him on the ground. So this is the challenge, I think, for this Greenbrier team, is that you cannot get your head down as that kick is up and it's good. You're still in this ball game, but the score now is 7-0. Little Rock Christian over Greenbrier. Let's take a timeout as you're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Are you looking for hassle-free service? The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Clinton has got you covered. Our service department takes care of all makes and all models of vehicle. That's right, no matter where you bought your vehicle, we'll show you a little cowboy courtesy. So come in today and we'll have you back on the road in no time. Visit us at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
TC Chemical and Supply of Greenbrier is your truck care chemical supply and Karcher store. They're also proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. TC Chemical and Supply is more than just a truck care and chemical supply store. They carry Karcher products, a full line of floor care products like wet-dry vacuums, electrical mops, pressure washers, window cleaners, and hardwood cleaners, along with all the cleaning chemicals needed. Visit TC Chemical and Supply at 131 North Broadview on top of the hill in Greenbrier.
As Bryce Morehart takes the kickoff and brings it out to the 20-yard line, Greenbrier will take over right there. And as we were talking during the break, it's nice to try to strip the football, but we've got to make that tackle first and make sure they don't get loose and score like they did right then. So 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. 4 receivers. Peyton Long set to the left to Jackson Riddle. Now he's going to move over to his right. No pressure, looks like this time by Little Rock Christian. Looks like the linebackers are backed up. So let's see if we run the football here. And we do, trying to get it off the left, and not going to get anything as number 4 fought off his block. That was Corey Platt, and he makes a tackle for a loss, about a 4-yard loss. As they will mark it at about the 17-yard line with 1 minute and 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. Looks like we got about the same formation, 4 receivers. Long set to Riddle's left this time. Now it looks like Little Rock Christian is going to bring some pressure. Now they back up. He's going to drop back. Man. He's getting pressure again, and Jackson Riddle's just running for his life, and he takes a hard hit over here on the sideline in front of the Greenbrier bench. As Little Rock Christian is absolutely doing more than what we can handle right now up front. Quarterback doesn't have time to do anything. And here we are, 3rd and long, 3rd and 13. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Little Rock Christian's up 7-0. So we need to make something positive happen here. Jackson Riddle is calling the play out to the offensive line. Here comes Little Rock Christian again. My goodness, they've got, 6 guys up on the line. Now they're going to drop back. Now they're going to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. As we tried to hit number 21 there. That's Thatcher Strax in the game. And he was open. He just dropped the football. So now we're going to have to punt. And we're going to have to make sure we get this blocked up good, because the last 2 times we punted, Little Rock Christian was close to blocking it.
Yeah, they've been really close.
Yeah. And so with the ball deep in our territory, I would not be surprised if they don't try to come after this one. So we've got 11 seconds left here in the first quarter. There's a snap. That was blocked a little bit better. Kind of a short kick. It's going to land at about the 45, and it is going to be marked at about the 47-yard line of Greenbrier as Little Rock Christian comes back out onto the field. And, Sean, one thing I haven't mentioned yet is at halftime, the Applied Velocity halftime show, I've got Coach Huff from the volleyball team supposed to join us here in the booth. She's new to Greenbrier, new to the program, and so I reached out to her and see if she'd be mind coming in and doing an interview. She said absolutely, so we'll have her at halftime as they hand the ball off to Gibbons, and he's going to take it off the left side of the offense, pick up maybe a yard. So the defense is playing well. And with that, it's going to bring you to the end of the first quarter with your score 7-0, Little Rock Christian. So let's take a timeout as we get ready to start the second quarter. You're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Greenbrier Family Dental are proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier Family Dental is welcoming all new patients. Their team offers a variety of procedures including implants, braces, wisdom teeth removal, root canals, crowns, and bridges. Give Greenbrier Family Dental a call at 501-679-6736 and reserve your seat with Doctors Dixon, Mobbs, or Hambeacon, or drop by the office at 15 Wilson Farm Road. They look forward to greeting you. Two Friends Auto Sales of Greenbrier is a proud supporter of the Greenbrier Panthers. Two Friends Auto Sales offers a quality selection of pre-owned inventory with late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. They guarantee credit approval with a wide variety of conventional financing, warranties, and gap insurance available. Two Friends Auto Sales will beat anyone's advertised price on the same vehicle, or they won't ask you to buy. Visit Two Friends Auto Sales today, located just north of the big American flag in Greenbrier.
Well, I think that was a busted play on that as the quarterback kept the football. I don't know if he was supposed to hand it off to
Givens or one of the other guys, but I'm thinking
that didn't look right. So we'll take it, though, as it's going to bring up a loss on the play. It's going to be 3rd and about 12.
Thinking you got all those playmakers, and that's you're going to take off running.
Something happened on that.
Yeah.
As we got 3 receivers on the wide side of the field, and now they're going to throw it deep, and they got a man wide open, and it is complete out there to number 12. He breaks another tackle, and he's still going, and he's finally going to be brought down at about the Greenbrier 11-yard line as he was wide open. That was number 12, Akeem Gilmore, and now Little Rock Christian's going to go in a hurry. He was wide open over there, Sean. I don't think anybody was.
Somehow he got past
close to him, and they're going to give it off to Gibbons off the right side. Good job there by the defense as that was led there by, looks like number 1, Ryan Bernard there in on the tackle. And he was wide open. Big play. That's what's hurt us. I mean, just 2 big plays so far. You know, one thing that we talked about, too, in the break is field position.
Yeah.
Man, we just haven't had it. We haven't been past the 50 yet, I don't believe.
Yeah, and too, that kicker. I mean, you know, basically we're starting at the 20-yard line
That's
each
true.
time, and that makes a big difference.
2nd and 9. They're going to give it off to Givens to the left, and he is going, and he is going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, we got
Little Rock Christian.
One of our guys out there got pancake blocked.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, they literally put him on his back.
Physical group. That is another touchdown for Little Rock Christian. Makes it 13-0. So we are just getting started here in the second quarter as they have their field goal unit out on the field. And the kick is up, and it's going to be good. So that's going to make it 14-0. Little Rock Christian over Greenbrier. Let's take a timeout as we'll get ready for the kickoff. You're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Two Friends Auto Sales of Greenbrier is a proud supporter of the Greenbrier Panthers. Two Friends Auto Sales offers a quality selection of pre-owned inventory with late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. They guarantee credit approval with a wide variety of conventional financing, warranties, and gap insurance available. Two Friends Auto Sales will beat anyone's advertised price on the same vehicle, or they won't ask you to buy. Visit Two Friends Auto Sales today, located just north of the big American flag in Greenbrier. Greenbrier Family Dental are proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier Family Dental is welcoming all new patients. Their team offers a variety of procedures including implants, braces, wisdom teeth removal, root canals, crowns, and bridges. Give Greenbrier Family Dental a call at 501-679-6736 and reserve your seat with Doctors Dixon, Mobbs, or Hambeacon, or drop by the office at 15 Wilson Farm Road. They look forward to greeting you.
And that was the deep kick into the end zone by Little Rock Christian, so we will take over on the 20-yard line. Again, field position is big, as it seemed like they've had a short field, and we have not been able to do much of anything as far as getting it out of our own end zone. So we'll see if we've made any changes here and try to get away from that blitz that they're bringing up the middle on us. This will be first and 10.
Definitely just getting something quicker to the outside.
I mean, when they see them walk up in that box like that, and here they are again.
They're bringing it.
Here they are again. It's like man coverage with one safety high. So let's see if we can't swing it out here. We got to get it to our playmakers, man.
Yep.
Has Ryan Bernard even
I was
touched the
about
ball
to say,
yet?
I don't even think Ryan Bernard's even touched the
It's a
ball
low
yet.
snap. There's Peyton. He's going to try to go to the left, and he's got nothing there. As we will be thrown for a loss. Tries to take it on the left side. So we'll lose about 3 on that play. 2nd and 13. Ball sitting on the Greenbrier 17-yard line. Greenbrier has 4 receivers, 3 to the wide side. Riddle's dropping back. He's trying to roll away from the pressure.
There
That
it
is
is.
complete. That is complete. That's a good pass play there to Ryan Bernard. You got to get these guys in this ball game.
Yeah.
So he will pick up about
9.
About 9 on that play. Still going to bring up 3rd and about 4.
It's all right. That's manageable. Third, fourth, that's manageable.
But Riddle rode out on that and was able to find a receiver.
I wonder, too, if when we're on the far hash, if we shouldn't really try to do that a little more often.
He's going to drop back. He's getting pressure, and he's going to try to get away from it. Now he's really getting pressure, and that looks like
an interference. He came through his
jumped
back.
over his back, but there's no flag. And they're going to say that is incomplete. And now it's going to bring up 4th down.
I guess that's acceptable to just jump over.
I guess, man, but he just climbed his back, and referee was standing right there and didn't throw the flag. So we're going to punt it deep in our own territory again. So let's just see if we can get this punt off without them blocking it. I don't know if they're coming. Oh, got a high snap. That's a good catch. Oh, that's a nice move. Well, we got it off, but it's going to be short. going to take a Greenbrier roll. And Shannon Howard did all he could on that play. Had a high snap, little pressure, and he moved to his right.
And they're going to get the ball on our side of the 50.
Again. So let's thank some sponsors while we got a minute. TC Chemical Supply, appreciate you guys. Conway Regional Health Systems, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, and then always we appreciate our boosters, the Greenbrier Pharmacy and the Greenbrier Family Clinic, Panthers team physician for 30 years. And the Rock Christians back out onto the field. Their offense is with 4 receivers. Quarterback drops back. He's looking over the middle. Now he's going to throw, and it's going to be complete to number 5. A little drag route, and he has not been brought down yet, and now he will be for about a 6 or 7 yard gain. Not sure who made that tackle. I think that was Talon Moore in on that stop. As he will pick up about 6 yards, and now we got a personal foul, face mask against Greenbrier. I didn't even see that flag down. Must have been over there on the tackle. So that will give them 15.
We'll give them first down.
First down and 15, or first down off of a 15-yard penalty. So that ball is going to be marked now at
28.
The 27-yard line, 1st and 10. And now they're going to throw it over the middle. It's complete to number 12. And he is going to be brought down there by number 16 for Greenbrier. That's Logan King on the tackle, but he looked like he might have gotten behind the linebackers there. First down as Little Rock Christian is moving the football again. 4 receivers. Looks like they got a different running back in the backfield. Number 4. That's Corey Platt.
Yeah, Platt.
He's in the backfield, set to the right of the quarterback. Quarterback's just going to do a little pitch out to him. He's going to try to get to the edge. The defense is there, but he's going to bring it back, and he's going to break a tackle, and he's going to turn on the speed, and I think he's going to get close to the end zone. He's finally going to be pushed out at about the 1 yard line as he broke a tackle and got around the edge, went back the other way, and almost got it into the end zone. So it's going to be 1st and goal for Little Rock Christian. As the ball is going to be setting at about the 1 yard line of Greenbrier. Actually, it looks like it's inside the 1 yard line. Yeah, it's inside. Good camera work there. Good job,
guys. Yeah, we got a nice shot. Ella's got a nice shot on the goal line there.
Let's see if they can punch that in, and they will, as they will give it to their big back, and that's another touchdown for Little Rock Christian off the left side. That now makes your score 20-0. So just a lot of speed and just a lot of broken tackles right now, Sean.
Yeah, right. At this point, we really just don't have an answer for their offense.
Well, the answer needs to be our offense.
That's true. A good defense is a good offense.
As that kick is up and good, that's going to make your score 21-0 with 7 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the first half. Let's take a timeout as you're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip 97.3 and 94.7.
Howdy, folks. The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton wants to show you a little cowboy courtesy when you stop by our service department. From oil changes to major repairs on all makes and models, you name it. Right now, when you buy a set of tires, you get a free rotation and balance for the life of the tires. Schedule your appointment today at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
Everyone here at Whit Davis Lumber Company believes that we are an extension of our community, and that's why we are proud supporters of our schools and many local charities. All seeds need nurturing, and we hope that you will support us in helping our community grow. Family owned since 1953, Whit Davis is proud to serve Greenbrier and its surrounding communities. We're honored you shop with us and appreciate your business.
As the kick lands about 5 yards into the end zone, Greenbrier will take over on their 20-yard line. And it is time for us to do something on offense. I don't know if I want to see what the stats say over there as far as the yardage that we've gotten so far, but I
might just go down there and check birth certificates at halftime.
Oh, man. Well, folks, don't forget the Apply Velocity halftime show is Coach Katie Huff, the volleyball coach, will join us here in the press box, talk a little volleyball as her team is off to a good start this season. We'll have her up here at halftime. Greenbrier's Jackson Riddle's checking the bench as the coaches are changing the play, it looks like. Little Rock Christian acting like they were going to bring some pressure.
Timeout.
But now we're going to call it timeout.
Play clock.
Was the play clock running down?
Yeah, play clock getting down to 0.
So, Coach Huff's going to be up here. And I think you told me earlier they're like, what,
9-2-2. First in the conference. They're the only undefeated team in conference at this point after beating Greenwood, who I think what I heard was they hadn't lost like a conference match in like 3 years or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so they've won 30 matches and lost 10.
Wow. Well, she's a good coach. I've seen those girls play, and of course, Ella's on the 8th grade team, and they really work them and teach them the fundamentals of the game, and just a good group of girls and doing really well. We're proud of them. So, got to get this Greenbrier football team, the offense going. And they're going to hand it off to Peyton, and he breaks it open, and he's going to get out to the 30. He's going to get all the way out to the 35-yard line as he found a little crease there on the right side of the offense. Finally got a little something there as he popped a big one. And that is a first down.
And that really, we needed that right there. We just need some positive yardage.
So that's a first down for Greenbrier. Ball is on the 35-yard line. Looks like we got some stacked receivers here on the short side. Now we're going to bring Talon Moore in motion. We're going to hand it off to Peyton again, and he finds a crease again. Oh, I thought he was going to pop a big one there, but he's going to be brought down there by number 17 for Little Rock Christian. That is William Parker Kerfoot. I remember that name from last year. As we will pick up about 6 on that play, as that's 2 running plays off the right side. Now we got look like a bunch formation right here on the short side. And there goes Talon Moore in motion. 5 receivers. Now we're going to throw a little screen, and that's the number 21. That is, I believe that's that sophomore.
Thatcher.
That's Thatcher Strack there on that screen pass. So he will pick up a first down. We're getting close to that 50-yard line, Sean. We're about to get over it. I don't think we've done it yet. So, but the Greenbrier offense has got some momentum here. We will hand it off again.
Trey Havens.
That's Trey Havens, and he lowers his shoulder, and he's not going down. They're finally going to have to push him out of bounds because he was not going down on that run. He will pick up about 3 yards on that. And we are moved it into Little Rock Christian territory as they will mark it on the 49-yard line. 2nd and 7, 6 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first half. So, Trey Havens is in there right now at running back. We've got 3 receivers bunched up here on the short side of the field in front of the Greenbrier bench. And we're going to throw a screen again. And that is going to be to Thatcher Strack again out here. And he's going to be wrestled out of bounds by number 4. That's Corey Platt.
Corey Platt.
Corey Platt, as we will pick up about 2, maybe 3 yards on that. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4. So a nice little drive here, Sean.
Yeah. I think where we're at, I mean, it seems like we're probably in 4-down territory here. I don't know. We might punt it, but we need some positive yards.
So now we've got a timeout. It looks like Little Rock Christian's actually going to take that timeout. So maybe we're doing something that they don't like as we have moved the football pretty well on this drive. But, we're getting the ball out on the edges and running it when we have to, kind of mixing it up. And if you notice, it doesn't look like Little Rock Christian is bringing much pressure since we've been able to do that. And that's what you got to do, man. You just got to mix it up and just try to get them back a little bit. keep them from bringing that pressure on that on the offense, and just see if you can't get something going. So we got your stats at half. You're keeping track of it.
Yes, sir.
Everything's going.
We just need we just need positive stuff happening to kind of get this crowd back into it. They really haven't.
They've been quiet.
Been quiet most of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, we're down 21-0. I mean, hopefully we can keep moving the ball and at least get a score here.
So let's see if we can't make something happen here on this third down. 3rd and 4. Ball's on the 46-yard line of Little Rock Christian. Their linebackers are off the line of scrimmage, and they're going to hand it off to Trey, and he finds an opening, and he's going to take a lick there by number 17, but he still doesn't go down. And I think they're going to give him forward progress past the stick. So, yes, that's going to be a first down. Now the fans come alive.
Now get the fans back into the game.
And Greenbrier is running that football. So that's some good runs there, and the first down. So the coaches call in the next play. As we go with an empty backfield, 5 receivers. And here comes Little Rock Christian. My goodness, they got everybody up on line of scrimmage. There's no safety in the back. And it looks like we're going to check out of this. Let's see what happens.
This is the Ryan Bernard skinny post.
He's going to get pressure, and there
slipped off the line of scrimmage.
Man. I mean, my gosh, what they have, 7 guys up there on the box, it looked like? I mean, you knew it was coming. You've got to get rid of it. I don't know if it was designed for a quick hit or something, but now we're going behind the sticks. 2nd and 20. Guess we lost 10 on that. As the ball is now in the Greenbrier territory on their own 48-yard line. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the first half.
And it was set up right, but.
And it is dropped there by number 2, Talon Moore. As Jackson Riddle looked like a little seam route there to number 2, Talon Moore, and it hits him in the hands and he drops it.
You know, we had 2 receivers in the area. We had Ryan Bernard in the area too, and I think Talon might have saw him cross in front of him and thought the ball was going to him.
So let's see what we do here on offense, and let's see if Little Rock Christian is going to continue to bring that pressure. As it is 3rd and 21, and it looks like they are going to bring some pressure off the edge, and they're going to give it to Peyton. He's going to try to find some running room, and he's going to fight for every yard he can as he might get back to the original line of scrimmage. Yeah, he's going to come up. Actually, they're going to mark him back some, so it's going to be 4th and about 13 as they have the ball sitting on the about the 44-yard line of Little Rock Christian as we have our punt unit out on the field. Good snap that time. There's a nice kick.
There's a good kick.
And it is going to be fair caught down here on the 15-yard line. So Little Rock Christian will take over on the 15. So let's take a short timeout as the offense for Little Rock Christian comes back out on the field. You're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Two Friends Auto Sales of Greenbrier is a proud supporter of the Greenbrier Panthers. Two Friends Auto Sales offers a quality selection of pre-owned inventory with late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. They guarantee credit approval with a wide variety of conventional financing, warranties, and gap insurance available. Two Friends Auto Sales will beat anyone's advertised price on the same vehicle, or they won't ask you to buy. Visit Two Friends Auto Sales today, located just north of the big American flag in Greenbrier.
At Conway Regional, we believe in providing the very best health care close to home. With 9 primary care clinics in Central Arkansas, including locations in Greenbrier, Clinton, and Conway, our doctors and nurses give you the compassionate, quality care you expect right here in your community. Go to conwayregional.org to find a primary care clinic near you. Conway Regional, proud sponsor of Greenbrier Panthers Athletics.
And we are back as Little Rock Christian is backed up on a holding call. It is first down, and now they're going to throw a little screen out here to Kendall Gibbons. He's going to break a tackle. He's going down the sideline, and he might go all the way as he is finally going to be brought down by number 26 for Greenbrier. That's Ryan Emery. But he had a big gain as they set up a screen. And they will bring it all the way down to the Greenbrier 25-yard line as it will be 1st and 10 there.
69-yard gain.
We got
quarterback, he's the one that caught that other pass, that touchdown.
Was it? Yeah, that's right.
That big play on the far side
that's
over
right.
there.
That's right. That's number 12. That is Akeem Gilmore. So they have got a new quarterback in the game for Little Rock Christian. And they will hand it off to number 4, and he's going to try to get up the middle there, and he's going to be brought down by, it looks like, number 15. That's Nick Hewitt there on the tackle, but he's going to pick up about 5, maybe 6 on that play. Timeout Greenbrier.
Timeout Greenbrier.
So with that, I'm just going to thank our sponsors. Thank them again for making this broadcast possible. Of course, Cowboy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, who will be sponsoring the Cowboy Dodge Player of the Game. Whit Davis, Two Friends Auto, Greenbrier Family Dental, First Security Bank, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, Conway Regional Health Systems, TC Chemical Supplies. Thank you guys for being a sponsor of this program on the Trip radio station. And, of course, our boosters, the Greenbrier Pharmacy and the Greenbrier Family Clinic, the Panthers team physician for 30 years. As the coaches are out there talking to the defense right now, with 2 minutes and 43 seconds left here in the first half, Little Rock Christian is up 21-0.
And we really need to keep them out of the end zone here before halftime.
That's going to be a challenge.
Yes.
As it is 2nd and 5. As Little Rock Christian comes up with 2 receivers, and they got 2 receivers in the backfield, and they're going to just turn around and hand it off to number 4. And he's not going to get much of anything as he's going to be driven back, it looks like. As there's a bunch of Greenbrier Panthers in on that tackle. I think number 32 led the way for Greenbrier. That is Jeremy Hardcastle.
3rd and 5.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Big 3rd down again. We have got to stop them right here. 4 receivers for Little Rock Christian as they've got their big running back, number 20, Kendall Gibbons, in the backfield. And the quarterback's going to keep it this time, and he's going to break a couple of tackles, and he is going to walk into the end zone as we did some arm tackling there. And number 12, that is Akeem Gilmore, goes into the end zone, and now that's going to make your score 27-0 as we are awaiting the extra point. That kind of looked like a tired defense there, Sean. I'm not exactly sure, but there's a lot of arm tackling going on.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we just kind of weren't in the right places at the right time. And
yeah, that kick is up and good. Makes that score now 28-0 with 1 minute and 58 seconds left here in the first half. Let's go ahead and take a short timeout as you're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KTFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Life is better with football. And with First Security, we have the resources and the know-how to tackle your needs, plus a local team you can count on. So you're making better plays because First Security is making better happen during this season and every season. What's your better? Get there with us. Stop by your local First Security Banking Center or visit us online at fsbank.com today. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Everyone here at Whit Davis Lumber Company believes that we are an extension of our community, and that's why we are proud supporters of our schools and many local charities. All seeds need nurturing, and we hope that you will support us in helping our community grow. Family owned since 1953, Whit Davis is proud to serve Greenbrier and its surrounding communities. We're honored you shop with us and appreciate your business.
As the kickoff is taken, it looks like they're by Talon Moore right up the middle. And he will get it out to about the 27, 28-yard line of Greenbrier. As the Greenbrier offense will take over down 28-0 here in the first half to Little Rock Christian. And to be honest, Sean, it just looks like we're just outmanned.
Yeah.
I mean, what else can you say about it? I mean, they're quick, they're strong, they're breaking tackles. Just pretty much doing what they want to do right now on offense. As our offense is struggling to move the football. Ball sitting on our own 27-yard line. 4 receivers, and now we're going to throw it over the middle, and it's complete.
There we go.
He's got
hit him out there, boys. Hit him.
He's down to the 30, and he's finally going to be pushed out of bounds.
How about a late hit out of bounds?
At about the 23-yard line. Get it to our playmakers and see what happens. Nice little pitch and catch there.
Well, 48-yard gain.
48 yards. Does it look like we come out in the same formation? Now Little Rock Christian is on the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're going to be bringing pressure, and they do. And Peyton's trying to find somewhere to cut back, and there was nothing there as he was looking. And he's going to be dropped there by number 4, Corey Platt. So that's going to bring up 2nd and about 8 with the ball on the 21-yard line of Little Rock Christian. We've got 3 receivers to the wide side of the field. And quarterback's going to drop back.
Good job, Moorhart.
As that's going to be complete to Bryce Moorhart.
Pick up 7. Should leave us just short.
He is close to the sticks. I think it's going to be about 3rd and 1. Yes, 3rd and 1. We're down to 50 seconds left here in the first half. Clock continues to move. Trying to get something here in the end zone. As Jackson's going to keep it, rolling out to his left, and he's getting all kinds of pressure, and now he's going to go down for a big loss. As he tried to roll out to his left, there was not much there. It's number 17. That is at William Parker Kerfoot. Was coming off the edge, and he ran right into it. So we're going to take a loss. So we might actually see
Cody Powell
come out as it's going to be 4th down. Yep, here he comes. I like to see him make this. Let's see.
I would too.
Let's see where he's going to put his tee down. So he's going to put it at the 35. So it looks like a 45-yard attempt. He said he can make it within, what did he say, 50?
I think he said within the 50.
So let's see if he can get it done. Need a good snap and good hold. They need a block up front. Let's get some points on the board right here, guys. So you're down to 27 seconds left here in the first half. Little Rock Christian's up big, 28-0 over Greenbrier. As we are lined up for this field goal. As it's a 45-yard attempt. I know he's got the leg. Low snap. Kick is up. Looks like he might have pulled it just a little bit. My goodness, he had the distance, but he pulled it to the left. Good kick there, Cody. You just pulled it a little bit, son, but that was a good kick. So Little Rock Christian will take over with 21 seconds left here in the first half. So we're just going to keep it right here. See what they decide to do, as they are up big on Greenbrier, 28-0.
I'm about to say, what do you expect to do? They expect to run.
Well, I didn't know if they would take a knee and just run the clock out or exactly what they were going to do. I think that's.
I would be interested to see. I don't think that's a play in their playbook.
No, look at here.
Look at here.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, they're going to take a knee and let it run out. And that is what's going to happen. They do take a knee, and they will go to halftime up big on Greenbrier, 28-0. as both teams are making their way to the locker rooms. So with that, we're going to take a timeout. And then when we come back, I should have Coach Huff here talk a little volleyball. Sean will have his stats and a lot more activities happening at the Apply Velocity halftime show. So let's go ahead and let's take a 3-minute break. And when we come back, we'll start the halftime. You're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Greer's Ferry Lake provides you the chance to make memories that last a lifetime. You also want to leave a financial future that lasts as well. First Arkansas Bank and Trust offers trust services with accounts designed to help you save for the future and grow your assets. We offer you solutions to fit your life pure and simple. Call or come in today to experience a personalized, solutions-based approach to determining and managing your financial needs and discover what Live First is all about. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Greenbrier Family Dental are proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier Family Dental is welcoming all new patients. Their team offers a variety of procedures including implants, braces, wisdom teeth removal, root canals, crowns, and bridges. Give Greenbrier Family Dental a call at 501-679-6736 and reserve your seat with Doctors Dixon, Mobbs, or Hambeacon, or drop by the office at 15 Wilson Farm Road. They look forward to greeting you.
Are you looking for hassle-free service? The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram & Clinton has got you covered. Our service department takes care of all makes and all models of vehicle. That's right, no matter where you bought your vehicle, we'll show you a little cowboy courtesy. So come in today and we'll have you back on the road in no time. Visit us at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram & Clinton.
TC Chemical and Supply of Greenbrier is your truck care chemical supply and Karcher store. They're also proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. TC Chemical and Supply is more than just a truck care and chemical supply store. They carry Karcher products, a full line of floor care products like wet-dry vacuums, electrical mops, pressure washers, window cleaners, and hardwood cleaners, along with all the cleaning chemicals needed. Visit TC Chemical and Supply at 131 North Broadview on top of the hill in Greenbrier.
Everyone here at Whit Davis Lumber Company believes that we are an extension of our community, and that's why we are proud supporters of our schools and many local charities. All seeds need nurturing, and we hope that you will support us in helping our community grow. Family owned since 1953, Whit Davis is proud to serve Greenbrier and its surrounding communities. We're honored you shop with us and appreciate your business.
At Conway Regional, we believe in providing the very best health care close to home. With 9 primary care clinics in Central Arkansas, including locations in Greenbrier, Clinton, and Conway, our doctors and nurses give you the compassionate, quality care you expect right here in your community. Go to conwayregional.org to find a primary care clinic near you. Conway Regional, proud sponsor of Greenbrier Panthers Athletics.
A service of King Sullivan Radio, K234BB and 94.7 FM, KGFL 1110 AM, Clinton.
And welcome back to halftime as we have the Little Rock Christian Marching Band out on the field right now. It's not a very big band, so I don't guess they brought everybody with them. As we are at halftime with Little Rock Christian up 28-0. And now we are joined in the booth as we get everything said. There she is. Now she's on YouTube now. I am with head volleyball coach Katie Huff. Welcome. Thank you for coming up here and being a part of the program. How you doing?
Doing well. Thanks so much for having me.
Good. Oh, let me turn on your microphone so people can hear you. There you go. So I asked you earlier if you were a football fan.
Yes.
And what did you tell me?
I said yes. I've been out of the country for the past year, so I feel a little bit out of it, but I always like coming out on Friday nights.
Yeah, well, this might not have been the best ball game to come out to. Little Rock Christian's really, really good. You know, defending 5A state champions, and I knew we would have our hands full tonight, so maybe we come back in the second half. So I just wanted to get you up here because you're new to Greenbrier, new volleyball coach. And I just wanted to get kind of let everybody get to know you a little bit better and stuff like that. So, you know, one of the questions that I have is just where did you grow up? Where are you from?
From Northwest Arkansas. I went to Harbor in Springdale. So spent most of my childhood there. But I like the small town here in Greenbrier, a little bit different, but I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, it is a little bit smaller because that up there is really growing and everything else. But one thing about Greenbrier is you can get anywhere pretty quickly, too.
Yes,
so that's a
absolutely.
great thing. So how old were you when you started playing volleyball?
You know, I actually grew up playing basketball.
Really?
My mom played in college, and my dad's 6'5". He always played basketball, and my mom made me go out for volleyball in junior high, and I started out on the B team. So, so it's fun. I fell in love with it though, and decided that's where I wanted to go for college was volleyball, and so I'm glad that's where it took me.
Awesome. So where did you play college ball?
I played at Arkansas Tech down in Russellville. So I was there for 4 years, and then I was an assistant there for 2 years as well.
Okay. And what position did you play?
I was a middle.
You were the middle then.
Yes, sir.
So you were the ones that were jumping up. That's awesome. So now, when you came here, the big talk was that she played overseas, she played out of the out of the country and stuff. So to kind of tell everybody what that was about and where you went and everything with that as well.
Well, playing professionally was always a dream of mine. Thought it'd be really neat if that was something I could accomplish, and I had an opportunity to do it. So just kind of went for it, and I ended up in Hungary, which is very Eastern Europe. Didn't know where it was. So got a phone call, said, hey, team picked you up in Hungary. So
that's how
took
you
off. Yeah.
And how long were you there?
I was there for 9 months.
9 months. And how was it?
It was hard, but it was really good. I was in a really small town, and nobody spoke English, and Hungarian is really hard to learn. But it was a great experience.
So what made you want to get into coaching then? I mean, what made you want to decide to jump into this and start doing coaching?
Yeah. I've always wanted to be a coach. I mean, I think I was probably in junior high. I was telling people what to do, and Mom was like, you can't do that, but maybe you should be a coach one day. So it's something I've always wanted to do, and I was an assistant at Tech, and I went overseas to play again because I thought I missed playing, and I came back, and I realized I really missed coaching. So I was blessed to be here. I mean, dream job for me. So.
Right. So one thing, talking about it, with you being the head coach of the volleyball team, Sean and I were discussing this earlier. Your girls are really doing well. Your varsity team is really doing well. So tell me a little bit about that. What's their record right now?
We are 3-0 in conference. So we're sitting first right now. We gave Greenwood a huge loss. They have not lost a conference match in 2 years.
Nice.
So that was a big deal for us. We have Russellville on Tuesday, and that'll be another big test. And here next week, or in 2 weeks, we start the second round of conference. So.
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, with you being here and just, I guess it's kind of getting started into the program here in Greenbrier, what is just some of the things you want to bring to this volleyball program?
Yeah.
You and I kind of talked about it a little bit, I guess, the other night when we met. But what do you want to bring to this program here in Greenbrier?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just to build a winning tradition. I don't think these girls expect to win. And, we saw that when we went to Greenwood. They won the first set, and they were kind of like, oh, that just happened, So, and then after we won the second one, I think they got a little bit more excited. And I was like, we've got this. We're the better team here, And they were like, started to believe it a little bit. So hopefully that's something we can build from the top to the bottom.
Right. And, the thing that I'd like to see, too, is just getting more people out to the games as well.
Absolutely.
Until my daughter started playing, she's in the 8th grade right now, and until she started playing, I really didn't know that much about volleyball. Yeah. But now you go to these games and just the energy that these girls bring and just how fast-paced all this is. Yeah. And I would just invite anybody out there who has not been to a volleyball game to please go because it really is. It's exciting, and it's fast-paced as well. And those girls, they do a good job too.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun to watch. They do a good job. They work hard, and if you haven't seen a good volleyball game, you need to come out and watch us Tuesday.
You know, and a note, too, that Sean just sent me is that we're starting to live stream those games as well.
Yes,
so we're hoping to get more people involved, especially when you go play the Almas and the Greenwoods and places like that, just so people can kind of see. And then when you come home, just have that crowd there as well and help, get the support, too. So, all right, now I got a coaching question for you.
Okay.
Your biggest pet peeve?
I've been thinking about this one.
So what is it when you see out there, you might be running practice or it might be in a game and you see one of the girls do it and you're like, oh, my gosh, I can't. What is going on here? What is the biggest thing you see?
When you asked that question, I didn't really think about it that way. I was thinking of the first thing that came to my mind was a kid, like, bouncing a ball when I was talking. And I'm like, I can't stand that. But
well, now, hey, girls, if you're listening, there you go.
Right. I'm not sure as far as on the court.
Right.
I didn't go that far to think. I am a very technical coach, so as soon as I see something, an arm low or whatever it is, I'm pretty quick to. I am pretty loud, so probably maybe talk a little bit too much.
There you go. All right. So the last question I got for you. So when these girls you have this year, the seniors you have this year, when they graduate and they move on and they leave Greenbrier, what is one thing that you want them to remember about you as you being their coach? What is just something that you want to kind of instill in them and say, oh, yeah, I'm, Coach Huff kind of taught us this and everything. What would that be?
Yeah. The big, and it's really cliche, but work ethic and attitude. But I really think that goes so far. That's something that was instilled in me at a young age. And, if kids can learn how to work hard and have a good attitude about whatever they're doing, it's going to take them a long way in life. And that goes far beyond the volleyball court.
Yeah.
But that's something that's going to help build our winning tradition here, and it's also going to take them a lot further than high school.
Right. Well, Coach Huff, I appreciate you coming by, spending a little time with us. And again, folks, if you have not been out to see these girls play, please do. It is a blast. They really get after it, and it's a fast-paced game, and it is a lot of fun. So thanks again for stopping by.
Thank you so much for having me.
You bet. That the Green
Greenbrier Panthers. TC Chemical and Supply is more than just a truck carrying chemical supply store. They carry Karcher products, a full line of floor care products like wet dry vacuums, electrical mops, pressure washers, window cleaners, and hardwood cleaners, along with all the cleaning chemicals needed. Visit TC Chemical and Supply at 131 North Broadview on top of the hill in Greenbrier. Two Friends Auto Sales of Greenbrier is a proud supporter of the Greenbrier Panthers. Two Friends Auto Sales offers a quality selection of pre-owned inventory with late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. They guarantee credit approval with a wide variety of conventional financing, warranties, and gap insurance available. Two Friends Auto Sales will beat anyone's advertised price on the same vehicle, or they won't ask you to buy. Visit Two Friends Auto Sales today, located just north of the big American flag in Greenbrier.
Everyone here at Whit Davis Lumber Company believes that we are an extension of our community, and that's why we are proud supporters of our schools and many local charities. All seeds need nurturing, and we hope that you will support us in helping our community grow. Family owned since 1953, Whit Davis is proud to serve Greenbrier and its surrounding communities. We're honored you shop with us and appreciate your business.
At Conway Regional, we believe in providing the very best health care close to home. With 9 primary care clinics in Central Arkansas, including locations in Greenbrier, Clinton, and Conway, our doctors and nurses give you the compassionate, quality care you expect right here in your community. Go to conwayregional.org to find a primary care clinic near you. Conway Regional, proud sponsor of Greenbrier Panthers Athletics.
Life is better with football. And with First Security. We have the resources and the know-how to tackle your needs, plus a local team you can count on. So you're making better plays because First Security is making better happen during this season and every season. What's your better? Get there with us. Stop by your local First Security Banking Center or visit us online at fsbank.com today. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
As the Greenbrier band is back out onto the field, we are still here at halftime as they are playing their halftime routine. And Sean is getting ready for his halftime stats. You about ready over there? Almost.
Had to plug something up.
All right, there you go.
All right, we're ready.
Let's hear this news.
All right.
Is it good?
No, well, I guess it just depends on what good is. So for the first half, Greenbrier had 35 offensive plays. We had 8 first downs for and 103 total yards. We had 15 rushing attempts for negative 12 yards, 10 of 15 passing for 115, and so we had a passing percentage of 66%. We had no turnovers in the first half. For Little Rock Christian, they had 26 offensive plays, 9 first downs, 265 yards of total offense, and really they probably would have had more than that, but really the field position game, they were in good field position most of the night. They had 18 rushing attempts for 91 yards, and they were 8 of 10 passing for 174 yards for a passing percentage of 80%, and they had no turnovers for the first half. So if I can get Gary to drop that off, we'll go look kind of individual, throw it back to you, I guess, and then let's talk about a couple of the okay.
All right, so
a little on the fly here. But for individually, Moorhart had 27 yards receiving. Ryan Bernard had 57 yards of total offense, 20 yards rushing, 21 yards passing. But then really the big stat for us in that negative rushing yards is our quarterback had negative 40 yards rushing.
Negative 40 yards.
Negative 40 yards.
So what did you say the total yardage was? 100 and something? I think that's what you said. That is
103.
That's not going to get it done, fellas. But we knew coming in.
We knew it was going to be a tough ball game.
We knew it was going to be tough. Little Rock Christian, as we predicted, it's going to bring a lot of pressure, especially when they have you in a long down and distance. And Coach Tribble talked about that in the pregame show, is that we cannot get behind the sticks and become predictable throwing the football, because they will bring the pressure at that time, and they have done that.
Yeah.
So
looking at the other side, Givens has got 37 rushing yards and 72 passing, receiving. Oh, because that little draw play. I was thinking of Givens, where he got the 72 yards, but it was on that little screen pass out here.
They had.
Yeah, and then 12 for them. Akeem Gilmore had 17 yards rushing and then 45 yards receiving.
Man. Well, the teams have made their way back out onto the field, and they're getting ready to, or actually they're getting warmed up, getting ready to start this second half. Just wonder what kind of adjustments the coach went in and made as they are got to do something in order to move this football, because what's going to happen is that defense is going to get wore out, and then you're going to see a lot more arm tackles, and you're going to see a lot more of – thank you. Going to see a lot more just a wore out defense if we can't move that football. So
well, and really too, we're giving them the ball the first to start the second half.
Yes.
So really, I mean, defensively, we really got to come out, try to make a stop, try to get the ball, try to get them to punt it so we can get the ball back.
Well, you know that we did that in the first part of the game. I mean, we did that and made them punt the football, and then it just kind of just snowballed from there. But that's what Little Rock Christian can do to you. You know, they will make you pay, and that's what they've been able to do to us here in the first half of this ball game. So we're about 2 minutes away from kickoff. Let's take one more, just a short 1 minute timeout, and then when we come back, we'll get ready to start the second half. As you're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip 97.3 and 94.7.
TC Chemical and Supply of Greenbrier is your truck care chemical supply and Karcher store. They're also proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. TC Chemical and Supply is more than just a truck care and chemical supply store. They carry Karcher products, a full line of floor care products like wet-dry vacuums, electrical mops, pressure washers, window cleaners, and hardwood cleaners, along with all the cleaning chemicals needed. Visit TC Chemical and Supply at 131 North Broadview on top of the hill in Greenbrier. Two Friends Auto Sales of Greenbrier is a proud supporter of the Greenbrier Panthers. Two Friends Auto Sales offers a quality selection of pre-owned inventory with late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. They guarantee credit approval with a wide variety of conventional financing, warranties, and gap insurance available. Two Friends Auto Sales will beat anyone's advertised price on the same vehicle, or they won't ask you to buy. Visit Two Friends Auto Sales today, located just north of the big American flag in Greenbrier.
Way out onto the field to kick off the second half.
Hey, real quick, Carl, going back to what you just talked about. That first series, we did force them into a punt, and then they scored on their second, third, fourth, and fifth possessions, and then they actually had a sixth possession in the first half, but it was late in the second half, and they just took a knee. Yep. So I'd say
we made them punt the first time, but then
I'd say their offense is very efficient.
Well, they're an impressive unit, that's for sure. You know they're going to be playing Plastic Academy probably as they will lead into the playoffs, because they're a real good team. Got a lot of talent. As Cody Powell has it teed up on the 40-yard line. He will be kicking from the scoreboard up to the new complex. Little Rock Christian will be taking it.
I was wondering where you're going from that. You said you were kicking from the scoreboard.
Did you notice how I built that in there and just kind of describe to the people at home who are listening to it and not watching it on the broadcast? Just try to
bring them to the game.
There you go. There's a kick. Nice.
Hey, we got our own kicker that'll put it back there.
It's bobbled there, and it's going to be picked up at the 10.
Oh, yes, sir.
He's going to be dropped for a loss.
Two sophomores down there.
That's what I'm talking about, young men. That was Dawson Spencer and Shannon Howard leading the way on that tackle.
And we talk about field position. Look at here. First time they've been deep in their own end zone. They're going to be short of the 15-yard. Hey, exactly. This is a great start.
As their quarterback
Come on, boys.
is at number 12. He has replaced, I believe it was number 3, Colin Cooper, that started the first half. And he's going to drop back. He's going to throw it over the middle. The guy's wide open. And he's going to be dropped for about a 15-yard gain. That was complete to number 33, Jackson Woodard. Big gain coming out of the gates for Little Rock Christian. So they got a 4-receiver set. They got their big running back, Givens, in the backfield, set to the right of the quarterback. And they will fake the handoff, and now he's going to try to throw it again, and he's got a man wide open. Oh, and he drops it. He drops it. For everything at the receiver position, drops a wide open touchdown. Don't know how he dropped that. I guess he was thinking
of his Deion Sanders high step
the
and he
celebration because he was wide open.
He was wide open. He was about to walk it in the end zone. But now he'll walk it back.
So I don't know how we blew coverage on that, but he was wide open. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Ball sitting on the Little Rock Christian 33-yard line. And the quarterback's going to fake the jet sweep. Now he's going to keep it, breaks the tackle, and he's still going down the far sideline. He's finally going to be shoved out of bounds there by Jeremy Hardcastle, but not after a big gain, as they will move it into the Greenbrier Panther territory. And that is a first down for Little Rock Christian. Ball is sitting on the Greenbrier Panther 47-yard line, 1st and 10. I'm not sure who missed that tackle over there, but
Logan King.
Was that Logan King that had him?
Had him and just
he just escaped. Faking the handoff again. Quarterback drops back. He's got time. He's trying to break out of the pocket. Now he's getting pressure. Now he's going to throw it deep, and it is complete. As it is going to be caught at about the 6-yard line of Greenbrier. We had defenders there to knock it down, but we weren't able to. As that is a big completion there for Little Rock Christian. And we've got roughing the passer as a penalty. So they have moved it deep into the Greenbrier's territory. And it is inside the 5-yard line, so it is 1st and goal from about the 3. And let's see, they got number 4 in the backfield. Now they're going to shift into, it looks like a wildcat formation as number 4, the running back, comes over to take the snap, direct snap, and he is going to get into the end zone for another Little Rock Christian touchdown. As they have pushed the score up to 34-0. Just hard to compete against this, Sean.
Yeah.
As their field goal kicker is out on the field. Took about, a minute to score? Kick is up, and it is good. So with 10 minutes and 58 seconds left here in the third quarter, your score now is 35, Little Rock Christian 0 to Greenbrier. Let's take a timeout as you're listening to Greenbrier football on KGFL The Trip 97.3 and 94.7.
Greer's Ferry Lake provides you the chance to make memories that last a lifetime. You also want to leave a financial future that lasts as well. First Arkansas Bank and Trust offers trust services with accounts designed to help you save for the future and grow your assets. We offer you solutions to fit your life pure and simple. Call or come in today to experience a personalized, solutions-based approach to determining and managing your financial needs and discover what Live First is all about. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Greenbrier Family Dental are proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier Family Dental is welcoming all new patients. Their team offers a variety of procedures including implants, braces, wisdom teeth removal, root canals, crowns, and bridges. Give Greenbrier Family Dental a call at 501-679-6736 and reserve your seat with Doctors Dixon, Mobbs, or Hambeacon, or drop by the office at 15 Wilson Farm Road. They look forward to greeting you.
As the kick is taken deep by Talon Moore, he tries to get to the outside, but he won't get there as he's going to be tackled by number 8. That's Luke Lee for Little Rock Christian. And while we got a minute, I was just going to pull up some scores and just see what kind of scores we got around the state. Russellville is beating Alma right now 24-6 at halftime. Bologna is 50, BB 14 at halftime. Wow. That's a surprise. Farmington's beating Pea Ridge 14-0 at halftime. I'll get some more scores here in just a little bit as our offense is back out onto the field. 3 receivers, got a tight end set to the left side of the offensive line. Need to snap the football as the play clock is running down. They're going to hand it off to Peyton Long, and he's going to have maybe – well, they're not going to give him anything, it doesn't look like.
A host of Warriors in on the stop.
As he tried to take it off the right side. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. As we are trying to figure out this defense. Now we got 3 receivers set to the wide side of the field, which would be towards the Little Rock Christian bench. There's a snap. It's going to drop back, try to throw it over the middle, and he gets Peyton Long, or Jackson Riddle gets hammered in the backfield, and they try to throw it to number 1, Ryan Bernard, but it falls incomplete as he wasn't able to step into that throw.
I guess we don't get a roughing the passer call.
He got hammered. He could not step in that and throw that. We tried to throw something over the middle. And here's a handoff, little counter this time, and Peyton's going to pick up some good yard, keeps his balance. And he's going to pick up about maybe 6 on that run, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And we're going to have to punt the football. As the punt unit comes out onto the field, we're going to give it back to Little Rock Christian. As it is 4th and 3. Scores 35-0. So we'll see if we can get a good punt. Good snap that time. That's a decent kick. Fair catch is called, and it will be called at about the 41, 42-yard line of Little Rock Christian. So the defense comes back out onto the field. Let's thank our sponsors. And, Sean, don't forget, we got the Cowboy Dodge Player of the Game at the end of the game.
Yes, we do.
Special thanks to Whit Davis, Two Friends Auto, Greenbrier Family Dental, First Security Bank, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, Conway Regional Health Systems, and TC Chemical Supply. Little Rock Christian has the football, and they will fake the handoff. The quarterback will keep it, trying to get out to the left.
Tanner Collins.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds for no gain as he is pushed out by Tanner Collins. I think that's the first time we've called his name tonight.
Yeah, that's the first time we called his name tonight.
Now they're going to give him maybe 1 on that. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 9. You know, they're just big. They're just big, physical, fast. I mean, they've got everything. As the quarterback looks like he's changing the play. He's got 4 receivers. And he's going to try to throw it deep this time. And he's going to try to hit Hightower, and he completes it. And they're going to say he was out of bounds as they hit their big receiver for a big play. And they're going to mark him out of bounds at about the Greenbrier 21-yard line.
31 yards.
So they have not taken their foot off the gas. They're trying to punch it in again. Looks like the same formation. Quarterback's going to roll out to his right now. He's looking, and he's going to throw, and it's going to fall incomplete back in the end zone. As it looked like his receiver stopped out there, and I think the quarterback expects him to continue the route. But that will fall incomplete.
You know, most of this, in this third quarter, they faked it to Givens. They haven't handed it to him yet.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, they give it to him, you know, first half at least, you know, a few times. But, yeah, you're right. They've been
pulling it.
So 2nd and 10. Ball's on the 21-yard line of Greenbrier. Quarterback drops back. He's looking to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep again, and it is intercepted! What a play there by that Greenbrier defense as Ryan Bernard comes up with it. And we get a big turnover, keep them out of the end zone as that ball was tipped up
Chipped up. And
Ryan Bernard comes up with it. And so the Greenbrier offense will take over on their own, looks like about their 17-yard line, 18-yard line, 1st and 10. So great play there by the defense. As we come up with 3 receivers, and we'll hand it off to Peyton. He's trying to find something, and those lanes are clogged as he will not get, well, he might get a yard out of that. As he was looking for a cutback lane off of the right side, and there was nothing there, as that Little Rock Christian was able to fill those holes. There was nowhere to go. So now it is second. Actually, they're going to give them 2, 2nd and 8. As we have 3 receivers to the wide side, and we're just going to hand it off Peyton. He found a nice opening. He breaks it out to the 40. And he is going to be brought down at about the 44-yard line of Greenbrier. Big run there by Peyton Long off the right side of the offense. There was a hole that we've been looking for, so nice run. So we come up with 3 receivers to the wide side. That would be the Little Rock Christian side. And we're going to drop back, and we're throwing. It's complete. Complete pass there, about a 6-yard gain. That looks like that was to Kirkendall. Number 6, Jared Kirkendall catches it over the middle. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 4 with the ball sitting at midfield. So hitting them quick right here, trying to get something going for this offense. And they're going to hand it off to Peyton. He's trying to find room, and he's going to get about maybe a yard, yard and a half off of that run. He takes it into the teeth of the Little Rock Christian defense. So we've got 3rd and 2, and we're already back up on the line of scrimmage, ready to run the next play. Trying to move fast here, try to keep Little Rock Christian off balance, and now we're going to check the sideline. See what we can do. And Peyton's trying to run a counter, and it gets blown up in the backfield, and he is going to be thrown for a loss as there was penetration. I believe that was by number 70. Yes, it is, for Little Rock Christian. That is Tommy Wadsworth, and he will throw us for a loss. And it looks like we're going to go for this. Ball on the 48-yard line of Greenbrier, 4th and 6. So a big 4th down here, but what do we got to lose? 35-0. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Here comes some pressure, and he is going to be dropped for a sack. Little extra there. And it's number 56 for Little Rock Christian gets in the backfield. That is number 56. Let's see, Dennis Pearson. I talked about him in the pregame show. He's a senior. So Little Rock Christian will take over. As the offense kind of just sputtered there at the end and wasn't able to continue the drive.
Moving the ball for a little bit.
Now they got their other quarterback in, and he's going to throw incomplete as he tries to find something there on the seam route. At number 3, Colin Cooper is back in at quarterback. And they have moved the other quarterback, number 12, to the receiver. He's in the slot position.
And that's where he was earlier.
So they got 4 receivers. And they will fake. Now they're going to throw, and it is dropped over here by number 12. So the quarterback moved the receiver, drops a little out route right here in front of the Greenbrier bench. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for Little Rock Christian. Ball is on the Greenbrier 40-yard line. 1 minute and 40 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback drops back. He's going to try to throw a screen, and he does. And that's the Givens. He's got a lot of running room, and he's running hard. He breaks a tackle. He is still going, and he is going to break about 4 tackles and walk into the end zone. That is a touchdown by Little Rock Christian on a nice little screen pass, and we've got an injured Greenbrier Panther down on the field. Not sure who that is.
I think it might be Moorhart. Yep, 31.
Yeah, that's Moorhart. Hate to see that. Looks like he's favoring his left shoulder as the trainers are out there checking on him. But we got a penalty. Let's see what this is. Oh, actually, it's his ankle as he gets up kind of gimpy on his ankle. So there's a personal foul. Was that before the touchdown or after?
I would think it would be after the touchdown.
Let's see what we got here. As we're waiting for the officials to kind of sort all this out. Still trying to see as the officials have gathered up on the 30-yard line. I don't know if that was a touchdown or not, John. Looks like it's
bringing it back.
Yeah. So I think they're going to take that touchdown off the board. So it's going to bring up third and about a foot. So that's a break for the Greenbrier defense, as they will run a counter to Givens, and he's going straight up the gut, and he's loose again, breaking more tackles. There's 2 he's broke, and he's at the 5, and now he's going to get into the end zone as he broke 2 tackles. As we try to tackle him up high, that is not going to happen against that big running back. As Little Rock Christian will put it in the end zone again. Makes your score 41-0.
I mean, you got to imagine that kid's getting some recruiting offers.
You got to. As big and fast as he is, and I think, he broke 2 or 3 tackles on that one. So Little Rock Christian has their field goal kicker out, and he puts it up, and it's good. That's going to make your score 42-0. So we're going to take a timeout as you're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Howdy, folks. The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton wants to show you a little cowboy courtesy when you stop by our service department. From oil changes to major repairs on all makes and models, you name it. Right now, when you buy a set of tires, you get a free rotation and balance for the life of the tires. Schedule your appointment today at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
TC Chemical and Supply of Greenbrier is your truck care chemical supply and Karcher store. They're also proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. TC Chemical and Supply is more than just a truck care and chemical supply store. They carry Karcher products, a full line of floor care products like wet dry vacuums, electrical mops, pressure washers, window cleaners, and hardwood cleaners, along with all the cleaning chemicals needed. Visit TC Chemical and Supply at 131 North Broadview on top of the hill in Greenbrier.
As we have moved into the fourth quarter, as we have a continuous clock now, we have reached I don't think they call it the mercy rule anymore. It's I don't know what they call it now, but it's
the
not
sportsmanship rule.
Yeah, something like that. But it's when the score gets ugly. Basically, the clock keeps running, and that's kind of where we are. As Little Rock Christian has the ball teed up on the 40-yard line. There's a kick, and it's going to be over the head of Talon Moore. It's going to roll into the end zone.
Kid got behind it. I think he can make a field goal from out there.
He's got a leg on him.
He does.
Special thanks again to our boosters for helping making this broadcast tonight. Greenbrier Pharmacy, we appreciate you guys. And, of course, the Greenbrier Family Clinic, the Panthers team physicians for over 30 years. Thank you guys for helping us out. I'll go ahead and talk about our sponsors, too. TC Chemical Supply, Conway Regional Health System, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, First Security Bank, Greenbrier Family Dental, Two Friends Auto, Whit Davis, and, of course, Cowboy Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep. Appreciate you guys. As Greenbrier's offense is back out onto the field, and now we're going to throw a little screen out here to Brody Johnson in front of the Greenbrier bench, and he is going to push it out close to the first down marker. And it will be a first down as he crosses the 30-yard line. So that's a first down, Greenbrier. As the clock continues to move, scores 42-0, Little Rock Christian. And we're going to throw it again out here, and then Brody's going to catch it again, and he might get 5 yards on that one.
84 makes the stop. Andrew Wadsworth.
So it's going to bring up second and about 5 as they have moved the ball out to the 35-yard line. And he drops back, and he's going to throw the same route again, and it's complete again for a first down. That's to Brody Johnson. That's 3 in a row. But if they're going to give it to us,
maybe they see something over there.
If they're going to give it to us, let's take it. So first down, Greenbrier. Looks like Little Rock Christian might have some new guys in on defense. Now we're going to hand it off to Peyton to the right. Peyton Long's going to take it up to about the 47, 46-yard line. He'll pick up about 3 on that play. So we got 3 receivers to the wide side, and now Peyton's going to take the handoff and counter back to his left. Now he's going to throw a nasty stiff arm. As the fans appreciate the effort here, as Peyton gives a nice stiff arm and picks up some extra yards, and we'll have another first down as he shoves the defender off of him and picks up some more yards. So it's a first down for Greenbrier as we come up in an empty set. Now Little Rock Christian looks like they're going to be bringing some pressure. And here's the snap. Jackson Riddle keeps it. And he takes it off the right side. He'll pick up about 5 on that. So Greenbrier's got some momentum here on offense. Maybe we can punch it into the end zone. So we're down to about 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in this ball game. 2nd and 5. Hand it off to Peyton. He's looking for something, and now he turns it back up. He will pick up maybe 2 on that run, so it's going to bring up 3rd and about, let's call it 2.5. As it does look like Little Rock Christian has some different players out there on defense. 3rd and short for this Greenbrier offense. Jackson Riddle drops back. Now he's going to throw, and it's complete. That's to Brody Johnson again. He will have that first down as now they have moved it down to the Little Rock Christian 30-yard line. So a nice drive here by the Greenbrier Panther offense. As now we have a bunch set here on the short side of the field. Jackson Riddle has an opening to his right, and he's going to take off and run. Nice block out. Oh, what? They're going to call a flag on that. They are going to throw a flag on that block. It looks like Thatcher Strack had a nice block, but they threw a flag. I'm not sure what that was for, as Jackson Riddle took off to his right and had a big gain. I am not sure why they would throw a flag on that.
Oh, there
they
go.
They picked it up.
They probably thought it was a defenseless player, but
that was a physical block. I hate that call.
Yeah. Yeah, that kid, he it was fine.
So nice run there by Jackson Riddle. I believe that's a first down.
No, I think it's going to be second down. 2nd and 2.
We're waiting. Yeah, there you go. They changed it now. So now it's 2nd and 2. As Jackson drops back, he's got time to throw. Oh, and it falls incomplete as he tried to hit Ryan Bernard on a little post route. And it falls incomplete. But that clock continues to move as we're down to 7 minutes and 25 seconds left here in the ball game. Your score is 42-0, Little Rock Christian over Greenbrier. 3rd and short. They will hand it off to Peyton. He finds a seam up the middle, and he will have that first down and then some. So they have moved it down to the Little Rock Christian about their 14-yard line. So it is 1st and 10. Actually, they're going to mark it on the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. So we have 4 receivers. Peyton Long is still in the backfield, set to the right of Jackson Riddle. He drops back, and he's going to throw, and it is complete out there to Peyton, and he will get into the end zone. So it will not be a shutout tonight as Peyton Long slips out into the flats and catches a pass and was able to get to the end zone. So now we get to shoot off some fireworks as we finally get on the board with about 6 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the ball game. That makes your score 42-6. Waiting on Cody Powell for the extra point. And there's the kick, and it is good. So it is 42-7. Let's take a timeout as you're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Two Friends Auto Sales of Greenbrier is a proud supporter of the Greenbrier Panthers. Two Friends Auto Sales offers a quality selection of pre-owned inventory with late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. They guarantee credit approval with a wide variety of conventional financing, warranties, and gap insurance available. Two Friends Auto Sales will beat anyone's advertised price on the same vehicle, or they won't ask you to buy. Visit Two Friends Auto Sales today, located just north of the big American flag in Greenbrier.
Everyone here at Whit Davis Lumber Company believes that we are an extension of our community, and that's why we are proud supporters of our schools and many local charities. All seeds need nurturing, and we hope that you will support us in helping our community grow. Family owned since 1953, Whit Davis is proud to serve Greenbrier and its surrounding communities. We're honored you shop with us and appreciate your business.
As Greenbrier tried an onside kick there and was not able to recover the football. So Little Rock Christian will take over. As I am scrolling through some scores, not much has been updated just yet. So 1st and 10. As the ball's on the 48-yard line of Little Rock Christian. And they hand it off and to number, I believe that was number 2. And he was tackled by number 15, Nick Hewitt. That clock continues to run. Down to 4 minutes and about 10 seconds left in this ball game. 2nd and 9. As Little Rock Christian's going to throw a little screen pass, and it is complete, and they will pick up a first down. And they move the ball down to about the Greenbrier 39-yard line. There's not much to talk about, Sean. Just
one of those games.
Yep. Just outman. But you know, one thing about Greenbrier is they played hard. They didn't give up in this game. They played hard. This Little Rock Christian will hand it off to number 2, and he's going to break a tackle, and he's going to get to the 30, the 20, and he's still going, and he's finally going to be out of bounds at about the Greenbrier 12-yard line, but we do have a flag now. Let's see what this is. As the officials meet, I think that's going to be a hold. Waiting on the call here. Well, it's a block in the back. So that brings that run back. Let's see where they will finally spot the football. As they will back it up to, looks like about the 47-yard line of Little Rock Christian. 2 minutes. Clock continues to run. As Little Rock Christian is getting the call from their sideline. They've got 4 receivers, 3 to the side of Little Rock Christian, and they try to throw that screen pass again and nothing doing as that tackle was made. Let's see who made that tackle. I believe that was number 26 for Greenbrier.
One of the Embry boys.
Yeah, that's Ryan Embry, and he's had to come off after that nice tackle as he will throw for a loss. 2nd and 22 for Little Rock Christian. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this ball game. Quarterback's going to throw. He's going to go a slant route to number 84, which is complete. And that tackle is made there by number 28. That's Dawson Spencer. And so that's
bring up 3rd and 18.
3rd and 18. As Little Rock Christian's just kind of taking their time. No hurry.
Well, they got some of their other players in there now, just kind of working on some things.
New quarterback is number 16, Eli Cooper. He's in at quarterback for Little Rock Christian. And they will hand it off to number 2, off to the left side of the offense. And he's running hard. Finally going to be pushed out of bounds over there on the far sideline. Looks like he was pushed out by number 64 for Greenbrier. That's Peyton Riddle. And that might be the last play of this ball game. And I think it is, as Little Rock Christian is making their way to their bench. And I believe that will be it. So there's your final, folks, as the clock runs down to about 3 seconds. And your final score for the night will be 42-7. Little Rock Christian with a pretty dominant performance tonight over Greenbrier. As the teams meet and shake hands in the middle of the field, we're going to take about a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, Sean will have his final stats of the ball game. We'll talk about next week, and then we will name the Cowboy Dodge Player of the Game. So with the final score, 42-7, let's take a 2-minute time. We'll come back and wrap this up as you're listening to the Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip 97.3 and 94.7.
Greenbrier Family Dental are proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier Family Dental is welcoming all new patients. Their team offers a variety of procedures including implants, braces, wisdom teeth removal, root canals, crowns, and bridges. Give Greenbrier Family Dental a call at 501-679-6736 and reserve your seat with Doctors Dixon, Mobbs, or Hambeacon, or drop by the office at 15 Wilson Farm Road. They look forward to greeting you.
Life is better with football. And with First Security. We have the resources and the know-how to tackle your needs, plus a local team you can count on. So you're making better plays because First Security is making better happen during this season and every season. What's your better? Get there with us. Stop by your local First Security Banking Center or visit us online at fsbank.com today. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Howdy, folks. The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton wants to show you a little cowboy courtesy when you stop by our service department. From oil changes to major repairs on all makes and models, you name it. Right now, when you buy a set of tires, you get a free rotation and balance for the life of the tires. Schedule your appointment today at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
At Conway Regional, we believe in providing the very best health care close to home. With 9 primary care clinics in Central Arkansas, including locations in Greenbrier, Clinton, and Conway, our doctors and nurses give you the compassionate, quality care you expect right here in your community. Go to conwayregional.org to find a primary care clinic near you. Conway Regional, proud sponsor of Greenbrier Panthers Athletics.
A service of King Sullivan Radio, K234BB and 94.7 FM, KGFL 1110 AM, Clinton.
And welcome back as the Greenbrier Panther football team is walking here in front of the home bench here, or home bleachers, to shake the hands and appreciate the fans for coming out tonight. And we do appreciate everybody who came out tonight. And Sean, you got the stats together?
Yeah, let's get started.
All right.
56 offensive plays for the Panthers. We had 14 first downs, 217 total yards, 27 rushing attempts for 52 yards, 16 of 23 passing for 165, and no turnovers. For Little Rock Christian, 43 offensive plays, 15 first downs, 437 total yards. They were 24 rushing attempts for 158 yards and 14 of 20 passing for 279 yards, and they did have that one turnover. I had them with a turnover.
Yeah, they had that. Remember Ryan Bernard had that?
Oh, yeah.
Ryan took that
pick.
ball away?
Yep. Well, somebody else stripped it, and it just kind of popped around, and then luckily it landed in Ryan's hands.
Yep.
So really a tough night all around for the Panthers. Way to battle all the way to the end of the game. And
I mean, what do you do? You know, I mean, you're just outmanned, and Little Rock Christian is, you know, the private school. They get kids come in there from all over to play, and, you know, I'm not going to get on my soapbox, but it is kind of it's kind of hard to compete against something like that. You know, the past 6 years, a private school has won the 5A state title. So, you know, what do you say? I mean, Greenbrier did the best they could with what we have, but it is what it is. So Little Rock Christian will win this game tonight, 42-7. So next week we've got Huntsville coming to town. And that should be a good ball game, and looking forward to that. And as we get ready to wrap this up, Sean, the Cowboy Dodge player of the game.
You know, as we were talking about it in the break, a game like today, it's really hard to find somebody that has had a stellar game that really you can give it to. But I look to the quarterback, Jackson Riddle, for really hanging in there. I mean, he had his work cut out from the first snap today, and kudos to that young man for hanging in there, doing the best he can, and really just fighting like a Panther.
Just the grit, you know, just the grit, like you said, just to hang in there and get it done, you know. So Jackson Riddle, you will be the Cowboy Dodge player of the game. Congratulations on that, and so we will just put a bow on this, and we'll move on to next week. You know, so I mean, what do you do? And
another home game.
Yeah, we got another home game. Feels good to be back here again next week, as Huntsville will come to town. So just special thanks to everybody for making this production happen tonight. And before we sign off, I will again go through our sponsors and thank those guys. TC Chemical Supplies, Conway Regional Health System, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, First Service Bank, Greenbrier Family Dental, Two Friends Auto, Whit Davis, and, of course, Cowboy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. And we can't forget our boosters, the Greenbrier Pharmacy and the Greenbrier Family Clinic, the Panthers team physician for over 30 years. So I am Carl Spears along with Sean Mathis, and thanks, everyone, for being a part of this program. We will see y'all next week as Huntsville comes into town.
See you guys next week.
All right, we'll see you then. And thanks for listening. We'll see y'all then. Appreciate it.